Just like living in perfect time.
Just making sure if I'm alive. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everything's going well. Making sure that it's connected. Yep. Everything's connected. Everything's good. Yep. And we're good. Just wanted to make sure. Just gosh damn wanted to make sure that I was connected. God damn it.
We'll return to the stirring climax of Frontier Town in just about 1 minute.
Just wanted to goddamn check. Make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Oh no. The audio is dead. Where is it? Where the fuck is the audio? God damn it. Bam. Yep. There we go. Just wanted to make sure that the audio was still going.
Everything I'd done not only had I induced Harry Cummings to give himself up and go to jail, but when, because of it, he broke out again. The sheriff was against me, Harry's wife was against me, and most of all, Judge Bill wanted to
So I think it's like right around here, and it's probably a little bit brownish black. Let's try that. And let's do it a little bit more. Not too black. I want it to. Let's try this black. Oh yeah, that's better. There we go.
Since this is not a courtroom and
Yeah, let's set it up.
is not on trial here, but since this is the parlor of my home, I'd appreciate your reading.
Oh, Father.
Oh, let it go, Libby. This is your father's home. I'm certain he's not going to be any happier or any more satisfied until I've proved that Harry Cummings... Harry Cheeseborough? I'll accept this correction, Your Honor. Until I've proved that Harry Cheeseborough either was forced to break jail or was completely out of his head. You're not going to prove anything standing here. You're quite right, Judge. When I've proved something, I will say goodbye. Cherokee, I appreciate you trying to buck me up with this waste breath.
Now, just a minute, my fine, upstanding friend. Right here in my hand, I hold this little bottle of absolutely genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil. You say you want to know what this little article does? Well, I'm going to tell you. This astounding preparation not only cures dandruff, fleas, and your favorite horse, but is sold with a money-back guarantee to cure one after
All right, Dr. O'Mara. I certainly can't give a testimonial for your universal panacea, but I'm ready and willing to admit that even without your rattlesnake oil, you can cure a case of blues, depression, handshaking, and disease.
Now, sonny boy, you're talking. So let's analyze your problem. You wouldn't have a trouble in the world if we could find Harry Cummings and clear this thing out.
Just as simple as all that.
Even simpler. Now look at it this way. He broke out of jail with that John Smith character. Who caught John Smith in the first place? Never mind, I'll tell you I did. And if I can do it once, I can do it again.
If you think I'm going to wait until the two of them stumble over your leg this time, you're greatly mistaken. But if you really want to help, throw a couple of saddles on two of those broken-down nags right here, and let's deputize ourselves a two-man posse to find them and bring them back.
Find him? How do you propose to do that?
I may be a lawyer now, Cherokee, but don't forget I was born on a ranch and brought up on a ranch. I can still read, sign, and cut trail. Now go on, get me a good horse and let's be going.
Oh, Chad, if you only could find him. I just know that Harry never broke out of jail himself.
Well, ma'am, he certainly broke out. Me and Fan ain't gonna find him at all unless we get locomoting. If that's the word.
Martha, believe me, I'll do everything a man possibly can. Don't
Yeah,
forget you
come
and
on.
Harry aren't the only
Give it to
ones
me.
involved in this thing now.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the funk. That's right. Give me the funk. Bow, 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 bow. What'd you say? What'd you know?
In a haystack? Well, that's what we would
To be real.
To make it worse, the weather has turned as black as my moon. The cold wind
Oh my God.
blowing hard, showing about as much sign as a piece of smooth sharp granite. But Martha Cummings on my mind, Libby Gilmore in my heart. Cherokee and I pushed stubbornly ahead.
Now I'm no man to complain, Chad. But this is one wild goose chase where I'm starting to feel like the goose. You look like a gone goose.
Well, there is a goose involved in this, all right. Several geese, in fact. If I'd had any salt in me at all, I wouldn't let you take me with you. Why, you... Jack, keep that trap of yours shut, look. The air down here's so bad. Why don't you let me see if I can't dig a little hole up toward the top? Just a little one. Just enough to get some fresh air. All right. And keep you amused like you would a kid. Can I use one of your spurs to dig with? Yeah, you can use anything. Only just shut up. Here. Thanks. Come my way and get some air. Cherokee, you hear that? Yeah. Sounds like someone digging inside the ground. It's not just digging. It isn't steady enough. Sounds more like dots and dashes, like telegraph code. You mean it's Harry sending us a message? What does he say? I don't know. They didn't teach telegraphy at law school. It convinces me of one thing. Harry didn't voluntarily escape, and he's risking his neck now in the hope that somebody will hear this and capture him. Fine chance, just the two of us. Guesses this place a regular shooting gallery. Cherokee, if you got the salt to try something, I've got an idea to make work. It's gotta work, but none of us are gonna get out of here alive. If I hadn't wanted to save Harry, it would have been easy enough. We could have shot through the entrance to the mine and blasted them out there. The shot might have killed Harry. So I had Cherokee climb on top of the entrance and hang there like a possum by its tail. Then I gathered up some dry brush, trusting to the wind to carry the smoke inside and set fire to it.
Real Kazoo Gaming.
Smoke blowing inside
My God. If it isn't real
minutes.
Kazoo Gaming. My God. What an amazing man. What an amazing man.
Keep your hands where we can see.
High five.
Watch it, Cherokee. Just that spit as far as you can throw a buffalo by its tail. Gotcha, Chad.
My God.
Only one.
I'm just getting my work done.
All right, come on.
I'm just streaming my work. Just getting it done. How are you tonight?
All right, you got us out of there.
I'm doing good.
Haven't got me yet.
It's just this needs to get done, and I'm getting it done, and then I can start working on this commission I'm doing for a friend. It's a character. It's his Animu character. Gotta do that. His Animu character.
All right, Cherokee, jump. Why you? That's it, Cherokee.
So once I get this done, deselect it, and then
Well, Cherokee, that's one way of getting business. You bet. I can't think of a better customer now for your Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil than Mr. John Schmidt.
to be real.
Do a wholesale business with him when he's up in his permit.
But I hope your day's going well, my friend. I hope it's going even more spectacular. I really do. Like, genuinely. I hope it's going great.
Chad, I can't ever tell you how much both Harry and I owe you.
No. And then that,
Influence with the government. Oh, stuff and nonsense. I'd say the
And
real
then
things to do to Cherokee.
go to that.
The man who knocked the wind out
Get
of
rid of
his
that. Delete that.
Nobody could have done anything.
Deselect.
Harry hadn't tapped out that message. So we know he was down there.
Yeah, I gotta go over some of these that have the shading on there. But yes, it's getting there. It's getting done.
I think you and I ought to take a walk.
And then I can once I get it done, I can start working on his. It's good to hear. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no, I'm always worried about my friends. I'm always talking about my friends. I hope everything's been going well for you. How's your streaming been, man? How's everything been? Now that I have a computer, I can stream with people. I can now actually stream with people. Oh, my volume? Let me turn it just a little bit up. How about that?
Only my landlord and sidekick, but also a former medicine man, was gnashing his teeth over my... Letting $25 slip through my fingers so easily.
Of all the impoverished, impecunious imbecility, you take the cake, Chad.
Well,
Yeah,
I gotta
there
say,
we go.
I like cake.
That should be
And
it.
if you would direct your
And then
own
I
monastery
turn this
estate
just
to
a
the proper
little bit
direction,
up.
why
I just didn't want it to be
set 'em up for
overwhelming.
everybody down at my favorite
Can hear you barely. Oh, okay. Hold up. How about now? Barely hear me? No. You need to hear my lovely voice. I'm also being very quiet.
What did you stop for, Cherokee? What are you staring at?
I'm also being quite quiet because I am... It's just, you know, sometimes you just feel quiet. I'm not feeling down, I just feel quiet.
Blackstone. Absolutely stunning, Chad.
And then right here.
Come in. Well, I am. Cherokee, get the young lady a chair.
Don't you know?
Here, won't you please sit down?
Thanks so much.
I like the two-tone. Give it a two-tone kind of thing, and then give it a little bit
Well,
that.
like I always say, it's a small world after all. We were just
Yes,
talking about
yes.
another practice. A young cowboy over here,
Deselect.
Tim Brackett.
And then
Tim's my brother.
first viewer,
Small world, isn't it?
They
G.
told me out at the jail that you'd been out there a while ago looking for Tim. I thought you might know where I could find him.
At the moment, I don't, Miss Brackett. But
I
while
wouldn't
here,
click
I have
that.
a confession to make.
Yes?
I wouldn't click that if I were you.
Tim, about the money owing on your ranch.
Well,
Earth.
he probably showed it to you
Yep.
'cause he wanted some legal advice.
Ban user. Reason.
About it, I
Bought.
have an idea your brother's headed for something which might bring a bit of trouble.
Trouble?
Cherokee, you're a man of the
There we go.
world.
Indeed I am.
I
my
banned
boy.
it.
Pride myself on
Don't
it.
worry.
Needed
Don't worry,
$2,000
Kaz. I
to
banned it.
raise and
Don't click it.
Providing, of course, someone would
Don't
lend you
click it.
$25, what would you do with the money you'd borrowed?
Well, since it wouldn't take $25 to drown my
Hey, Napalm Blade. How are you, Napalm Blade? How's everything? Good to hear from you. Good.
I don't mean
First time chatter. My goodness. How are you?
only 9 places in town where
Hope everything's going good, Napalm Blade. Hope everything is going wonderful and stupendous and amazing. Hope I don't sound too bad.
Staying in a plot, Tim?
You're blame right I am, Duke. Staying in and raising you another 20.
Hey, you must have another king in the hole, huh?
I'm
What
just
do you mean by that, Duke?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I'm just working on this holiday pick, and then we're gonna work on the shading,
Kind of suspected you could read
and
the
then
backs
we're
of the
going
cards.
to work on the lighting, and then we're gonna work on the background. The background should be the easiest part because it's all gonna be blurry.
I got a king in a
I was just gonna grab
Tim, I've been
a
operating
picture,
in Dos Rios for 6 years,
maybe
so
from Pinterest, and just blur it up and then put it in the background. Or I could just put autumn leaves all the fuck around. It's not that hard.
I'm not bluffing, Tim.
Oh, thank you.
I'm telling you to clear out of the game.
Yeah?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I ask everybody that comes in here.
Duke, take your hands
Just
off
going to
my
be
money.
viewing you do your art. Sounds good. Yeah, that's good. So do you like art, or since it's your first time here, are you a lover of art? All things artistic? Do you do art yourself?
Plug, Tim.
I did, Chad.
If you do, I would like
Now, just a minute.
I would
before you
like to
both
know.
shooting off your mouths. Why don't you ask someone who was here what happened?
His fault, Chad. He called Duke a cheat and a liar and then went for his gun.
And that's gospel. Tried to stop him, but when he threw down on me, there was only one thing I could do. I guess I did it.
All right, some of you men, pick Tim up and take him over to the...
yes, yes, and yes. Oh, you do art? My goodness, Napalm Blade. That is quite a name, by the way.
Chad, if only you'd gotten there just a little earlier.
Believe me, Miss Brackett, you've got to try to get hold of yourself. Unfortunately, all the grief in the world isn't going to bring your brother back.
You just say the word, miss, and I'll fill that thieving gambler so full of lead that he'll bust right through the floor and bury himself right there.
You can save yourself all that trouble, Cherokee. After I've had a
Not
chance to
officially,
talk to
though.
a few
Okay.
who were in there, and I find out
Not officially an artist, but you dabble?
I'll give him a chance to take care of me.
Oh, no. You've done all you should already. Don't go back down there.
I've got to.
I'm just trying to finish this holiday pick so that we can have a holiday picky. So I'm gonna go with this similar. I'm gonna go with this similar black, but maybe with in a bluish hue. A bluish hue. Let's go with the purplish hue. The lightly purplish hue. I could go with this. Let's go with a hue. Something like that. Let's see. Let's look at it. Let's give it a look. Not bad. Let's drown it out just a little bit. Yes. Ooh, look at that. Not too shabby.
And now, Frontier Town.
A little bit more color. Ooh, look at that. Not too bad. But if you do art, you know, have you been doing it for a while? Have you just started, or you know, or if you just want to hang out in my chat, that's a-okay too. I don't mind. It's all good.
Well, that's about all there is to it, Chad.
I'm cool with anybody that can hang out with the goat.
Tennyson never had any trouble. It wasn't until Mr. Tennyson died that the man who took over all of his loans began to foreclose and wholesale lots.
When you say took over all his loans, what do you mean to that?
I mean, well, I don't know exactly, but this Mr. Sturgis bought the mortgages from Sam Tennyson's estate, I guess.
Sounds crooked to me.
State? Did Tennyson have any heirs? Sons or daughters?
He had a son, but he died a few weeks later in an accident. A bridge he was riding over Columbia.
Yes, I've been doing it for a while. Ah, that's cool. That is cool.
How many ranches has your Sturgis
What-
closed down already?
Goodness,
What
I don't
is
know,
your
but
favorite
I guess there's
medium,
in the part of the
or
valley that don't
what's your
sell.
favorite thing to draw?
Well, I
Like,
think we've imposed on you enough, Mr.
is there anything specific?
Right now we still have a little unfinished business to take care of.
Just know that this will be a non-judgment place. I will not judge people for what they draw.
Libby and Cherokee to take care of Emily Brackett. I started out
As long as you don't judge me, I won't judge you.
paid for the wanton killing of Tim Brackett. So, like any lawyer, I began asking questions to get the proof which would support my case. When I'd asked about half a dozen people who'd been in the so-called cafe, I wasted little time going over and paying a call on Mr. Rafferty in person.
Pretty non-judgmental.
What do you want to see me about, Remington?
You'll find out.
I'm pretty non-judgmental as far as I've seen. I mean, I still judge people. That's a lie. I still judge people, but I'm not as harsh as I could be.
Go into my private office.
I'm pretty lackadaisical,
Now, what do you want?
as I have been told.
I made it my business to talk to half a dozen men who witnessed Tim's killing.
I see you.
Didn't take
I
long
see
to learn
you.
that Tim threatened you, even though you tried to
I'm
stop
just
him.
not too sure on who to cater to as an artist.
You had me worried for a minute.
I'm struggling to find an audience. Usually just draw cartoons and pinups. Sounds like a good art and
Tell me,
like draw what you like, man. Don't draw what everybody else likes. Draw what you like. Like, see what I draw. I don't draw what people like. I draw what I like. And that just falls into a lot of people's wheelhouse. Yeah, shit. I gotta pin that. God damn this dress. I'm saying no to this dress.
KC Sturgis?
KC? I don't know. All I know is the name Sturgis. What does KC mean?
Well, if it is the same Maverick, I know that KC's a nickname, stands for Kansas City. That's where he came from originally
Yeah.
before he started to
Make
work
what
small
you
towns along
like.
the Pecos.
and people will come. That's what I've seen.
What is he, a gambler? Well, he gambles, but he doesn't make his living at it.
But you know, every artist is different.
Casey?
If you're just like, I'll draw whatever, I don't care.
Chad's a confidence man.
You know, draw what makes you happy.
Very interesting, Duke. How in the name of Hannah did you ever get mixed up with a chap like that?
I'm not mixed up with him yet. Now that you've given me this little rundown on him, I got a notion it won't be very long before I am mixed up with him. Plenty.
Let's go with the lighter tone. Yeah, like that. Hey, Haven! Nice line work, by the way. Pretty impressive. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I did all this stuff on the screen is what I'm drawing. I draw all the time. I think every night I draw at least a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking for longevity of a brand. Something I'd be proud of. Okay. Well, you know, you'll find it. What's your, what do you like drawing? Or does it really matter? I mean, I mean, longevity is created by engaging with fans and making an engaging storyline. Or an engaging piece of work. So, like, anime is pretty popular right now. If you just want to follow popularity, that'd be your best bet right there, my man. You know? There's a lot of very popular anime right now that it could be in your wheelhouse right there.
On a confidence man. Well, there's an old saying, Judge, takes a crook to catch a crook.
I'm gonna say no to this dress. This dress is just... If I had to draw this dress 1,001 goddamn times, because I was drawing it as a comic, I would drive myself insane. Here's the worst part. I'm pretty sure I will, because I have Victorian-style dresses and stuff like that in a fantasy-style comic. I'll fucking probably find it. Hey, Haven! By the way, Haven is an amazing, wonderful woman. She's an incredible person and stupendous. I know she will not appreciate a shout out, so I will just shout her out with my words. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, if you're pretty agnostic about it, I would say go for you know, a popular anime right now. I would say that might be your best bet right there. Just go with something that's really popular at this time, and you'll see yourself blow up pretty easily. Furries are pretty popular right now. I don't know how long I think their popularity will last. They've lasted in the past. I mean, look at Looney Tunes. They're still popular. What's your style? Do you like drawing? Yeah, draw what you enjoy drawing. I tried drawing horror, but I'm no good at it, so it ended up cute. It is super cute! Oh, really? I'll check out her work. You're right, I'm just trying to remain anonymous right now, though. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah. I would say, you know, furries is an easy one to go with. I mean, look at me. I don't care what people think. I've stopped giving two rats' asses what people think. And look at me. I've become a lot better of an artist. People are coming in to check me out, so I must be doing something right. I'm making my own comic book. What is it filled with? Fantasy creatures and furries. I don't care. I enjoy it. It's what I like. If I do a campaign for my viewers, it'll most likely have some furries in it. Not all, but a lot. More than none.
just practically ran for his horse and headed for town with
Like,
the judge
I don't care
trailing
what
him cautiously.
people think of me.
And there, after a while, we saw him
I do
come out
my
of the
hero
line.
characters as floofs for my son-in-law and cute creatures. Yeah, she draws a lot of cute creatures. She's a cutie.
Joshua tree.
She is
Judge and
a
I
cutie.
dismount, kneel down, and burrow under some of the rocks.
It's pretty cool, man. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Napalm Blade. But if you want a suggestion,
Late that afternoon,
I
we
would
saw
say
him
look
again
up a popular anime
Buckwood, carrying
and start trying to draw after that popular anime. Because anime is hot right now. It seems like it's on fire and everybody fucking loves it. Where nowadays comic books have become very political, where in Japan they aren't. So I would say try to get something that gets a wide majority of an audience. Something that can gravitate every single person. So like an old anime like Cowboy Bebop or Trigun or something like that, a lot of people are big fans of. You could get Naruto. Naruto's always popular. Boruto is very popular. Sword Art Online is also a very popular anime. So those are my suggestions. If you want to become popular quick, start doing fan art of major things. And then if you want to do more fantasy stuff, Critical Role is literally making bank right now. So just make Critical Role fan art. I don't, because I don't like the show. I personally do not like the show at all. But that's because I just don't like it. They're not bad people. There's no like anything wrong with them. It's not my cup of tea. Ironically, I'm the big fantasy buff over here, and I'm like, yeah, Critical Role is just not my thing. I don't like any of the. I don't like the characters except one, and I really don't. I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't know what it is. It's probably nothing that's wrong with the show, and it's just not my bag, baby. It's a show. Yeah. I'm mostly just going to draw fan arts of stuff I like. Yeah! Pokemon is always a good one to start with. Who's Critical Role? Oh, it's a show. Yeah. Critical Role is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast show. I like Adventure Zone way more. The Adventure Zone is... I think it's a lot better. I personally enjoy it way more. Maybe because there's only 3 players and not 7. Maybe it's as simple as, like, the player count. Because the player count could be what's turning me off on it. Because the more players in something, the more I get confused quite easily.
I'm going to give you a better chance than you would have given me. It so happens that in my hip pocket, I have a bottle of my genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil. One mouthful of that for you, and one for me, and we'll all be able to ride back.
Now, just a minute, Cherokee. We've agreed on the punishment for this crime. And we're not forcing Sturgis
Do you
to
play
drink that
D&D?
alcoholic loco juice of yours unless we catch
They don't. Sometimes they dress up for special occasions. Other times, it's like they're actually just playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they're also famous voice actors. That's it. There's not really anything special. They're not like. They don't have any good music that I would say is like. They don't pay for any music to be made. They don't make in-house music or anything like that. They're really a low-budget show for people that are that make a lot of money. I don't understand what it is. Like it feels like they put nothing back into the show. But that's just a personal gripe I have with the show.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Supervision by
But
Paul
like,
Burka. Story and
I
direction
like
by
D&D.
Paul
I
Burka.
love D&D.
Music written and played
It's
by
my
Alan
it's my
Ball.
bag, baby. Yeah, I don't like that color. Let's go. Let's try something else. Let's go with the red. Let's go with the red. Let's go with the red for this. Like a little reddish, like that. Oh yeah, way better. Way better. Yeah, I play D&D. I'm also a D&D guy, and also I wanted to do a Dungeons and Dragons like thing for my viewers. So like if on certain days I wanted to set up a schedule where I literally play a Dungeons and Dragons game with my viewers, and they do it all through text, because one of my mods has literally created a rolling, so you can roll a dice on there. Yeah. You can roll a dice on in the chat. So like a D20. Yep. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Napalm Blade, for the follow. You didn't have to. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I don't have any notifications, though. I really do need to set up some notifications for my stream of just like, hey, of like something. But it's just like, I want it to be something personal, and I can't think of anything. Like, I was thinking of maybe like a bar door opening, and like maybe a few people that I know recording themselves saying, "Hey, welcome in." That would be really nice. That'd be fun. But yes, I wanted to do a little game with viewers and stuff like that. Maybe something that people could come in and stuff like that. Maybe set up a night like maybe Wednesdays or Thursdays, or hell, probably Thursdays. There's no D&D games happening in Thursdays. As far as I've seen, no major like D&D podcasters or anything like that on a Thursday. So if I set up a Thursday game and people came in, that would be fun. Give people a schedule, give people like, hey, notifications and stuff like that. More like Friday morning, but you get my drift. I really need to figure that out too. I need to stream. Yes, you do, Napalm Blade. Start doing it. Start doing it. Don't be afraid. It's not streaming ain't gonna bite you.
A rancher by the name of King Carson, who runs some 6,000 head of cattle not too far from Dos Rios, in an isolated and lawless area we call the Seminole Strip. Like a lot of political constituents, King Carson had an axe to grind.
I'm gonna keep in these realms. I'm gonna keep in the reds in this picture. I'm gonna keep in the reds and purples in this picture, and not of the blues. Like a little animation of the pub with some D&D characters. Oh hell yeah! That's what I was thinking. Putting the border right here, like the border right here. Make a little pub. That would be really cool. And like people coming in, and there's background characters, because like this goat, I can expand him. I made a full animation. So I've got this. And then put it right here. There we go. Yeah, drinking some grog. Let's go. Yeah, I've got a full animation there. You can do it, Napalm. If you don't like it or enjoy it, you can always stop. Yeah. Oh, thank you. PogChamp. Oh, play of the game. Oh, thank you for the play. Hey, you know, that's good. I'm glad that I can make play of the game. I was terrible at sports. What the fuck? No, I had it in caps lock. No! I'm trying to click on multiple things, please. I would appreciate it. But I like a lot of D&D podcasts. I literally listen to podcasts all the time because I get bored. I get very bored very easily. So, like, add some greens for the leaves, and then make the orange like right a diluted orange, and then put it here, put some here. So in the dress, this is quite clearly a fun little nod to the Day of the Dead dresses. I love their dresses. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. So these are my two main characters for my comic, by the way. If you're wondering, like, who are these people? Who are they? GOAT, greatest of all time. Damn it. I wasn't even going for greatest of all time. I picked this name out because literally my name was, the name that I was going for, which was Chimera-chan, was taken on Twitter, and I went with Goat Chimera instead. And then, because I was like, my persona's a goat with Chimera tail. Yeah, I'm a Goat Chimera. And now everybody's like, yeah, goat, yeah, goat. And then there's also people that call me Chimera or Kai, because they know a Chimera, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't know this person. And then you expand dog. Oh yeah, look at that. No, look at that. And then deselect. Yes, the colors are coming together. And then her roses are gonna come from a, so like a orange yellowish to a purple. So it's gonna go to a violet. So it's gonna go up like that. A gradient. You do improve. You do improve? I try to improve all the time. I try to make things better. Marigolds. Well, the thing is that roses can be all colors. Roses can go from reds to blues to purples to blacks. Roses are quite a beautiful are quite beautiful. I personally love them. By the way, Haven, I hope your day off, your week off is going incredible. I hope it's been enjoyable so far. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Oh yeah, also you're going to that birthday thing this weekend. I am really excited for you. Hope it goes incredible as well. Hope you get to see some wonderful people and enjoy yourself. But yes, Napalm, you should definitely get into streaming. If it's not your thing, don't push yourself. I only push Haven because I think it's funny. And also, I like her, and she is very sweet. And she's already on Twitch anyway, so why doesn't she just stream? She's always on Twitch. She was always there for us. From the very beginning, she was there for us. So did you, yeah, it's been good. Just trying to sort trains at the moment. Oh man, those trains, you gotta watch yourself. Those trains are dangerous.
Then they got funny cars for being wild. And acting like
I don't know if you got the same emergency, like, don't cross railroad tracks and trains are dangerous. We know you're dumb. We know you're dumb children, so you gotta watch this train tutorial. I lived by a train track for the longest time. You could hear the train during the night. It's crazy. And sometimes during the day. And now, it's weird going from that to, like, that was the most that I heard when I was a kid. And then I lived by the city that I lived by. I lived close by it, close enough that I was living right next to the freeway, and it never gets quiet. I literally had to keep the AC on just to fucking sleep. It was so loud.
cattle broker here. I own the Frying Pan Ranch and 2 or 3 smaller spreads. So you see, I've got a real interest in what you're talking about.
Fine, Mr. Carson. And now, would you mind telling your neighbors just why you think they should leave their guns
And
alone
then
until
you
such
get
time as the state voted
this.
favorably on your petition?
Well,
You do this, you grab your pen tool, and you do this.
mine's this crowd.
You start selecting.
Say they can't rule you off the track for traffic.
Cause I'm totally shy to stream. No, we don't have that too big extent. Caution, hot fire. Yeah, no, fucking, it's liability. I know what it really is. It's liability. That's why we can't. We have to throw out so much food at the grocery store that I work at. Like, it's all about liability. They don't want to get sued. Because if you get sick, you could sue the shit out of them. That's why they put those, like, you're gonna fucking die. I remember as a kid, they beat into your brain, and we still play, like, literally at my Boy Scout, where I was doing Boy Scouts at, we had...
What could anyone make?
We literally had the railroad tracks right outside the building, and kids would play on that fucking thing all day. And also, where I used to live was a change station. So, like, where they change tracks and stuff like that, and they'll leave boxes on those extra tracks, and we used to play on those flipping box cars, and it was, and they were like, no, it's too dangerous. It's a pretty quiet town. I wouldn't even call it a town. It's it's a hamlet, if you ask me. But it was nice.
We'll return to the exciting second act
I'm
of our
gonna
Frontier
go
Town
with
adventure
that
in
orange,
about 1 minute.
and then I'm gonna gradient the fuck up. I'm gonna fuck it up like this. I'm gonna go.
And now, Frontier Town.
I imagine if a bullet creased your neck, that you'd feel a little bit personal about it, too. I did. Now, freely admit it made me not only more interested, but more than a little...
And then
It seemed apparent my first guess was right. And moreover, that someone who knew about my guess could breathe easier if I left the Seminole Strip. and
that sounds like pretty fun memories. Oh yeah, Boy Scouts was fun.
And I went back to Ruth Thomas's ranch and sat around with Ruth and Libby trying to put this jigsaw together.
Chad, I know how you feel having been shot at,
Nearly killed.
I liked Boy Scouts.
and I hope you won't jump down my
I mean, it was literally in my life, my whole life, from when I was a baby, because my big brother was in it, and my dad was the scoutmaster for it.
Meeting who claims he saw which way that gun toter went was King Carson.
I don't know what you're driving at. King saw him ride into the alley.
King said he saw him ride into the alley.
Biffy, now I know why I feel like I do.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Right on the thumb.
That's pretty
Why
nice.
not? A man
That's
who owns his
pretty
own land certainly
nice.
can stand to gain by having the state protect Seminole as a county.
You're right, he'd really be a king.
Yeah, my
Old domain.
no wait, your dad was a scoutmaster? Yeah, he was a scoutmaster.
How are you ever gonna find out?
He was a good scoutmaster. He even helped a girl that came in all the time. He got he helped her get her what is it? Scout Mare badge?
Come on, Cherokee. You and I are right.
It's one of the bigger she did everything, so she got a life mare badge. That's right. She did get a life because she got most of the mare badges and went on most of the things that we did.
The only thing you didn't do is put one of those two slugs through that rattle
Yeah.
brained lawyer's thick skull.
My dad was a scoutmaster.
You'd be dangling from a tree right now.
Took care of kids. As far as I know,
Stop talking back.
a lot of people are like, would be like, oh, he probably did this or that. Nope. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. No allegations. The only allegation that we ever got was if he saw a kid get hurt by a parent, he didn't give a shit who that parent was. He would kick the crap out of them. I do know that.
You to take care of Remington. This gives me
It was a well-known thing.
Now you stay here and stall it. I'm going out
Is
the
that
back
if
door and slip
he,
around the rear window.
you know the see something, say something shit? No, he would see something, do something. Because he knew that a lot of those parents, because of like who they were or like what they did for a living,
King Carson around?
he knew that that a lot of them knew the scouts through the fire and police department,
Take that chair over there by the window.
and they weren't going to do much. So, as far as I know, it's two adults fighting. And he knew enough people that they weren't going to do anything.
Every time I turn my back, someone else.
There was a lot of times he threatened people with legal allegation, with legal force. It's very crazy. How's it going? Hey, Steady Prism! Sounds like a good man. He is an amazing man. Ah, time to go. Have a great stream and weekend. Love you, Haven. You stay sweet. Hey, Steady Prism. Big hugs. At Haven. Haven. Yeah, give her a big old hug. You know, he was an amazing scoutmaster. There's a lot of people that drop out of scouts. It's a pretty well-known fact that getting Eagle Scout is very difficult. My father made sure a lot of these kids got their Eagle Scout. Like, he was exceptional. He would help a lot of kids, and they're like, a lot of them, there is a lot that didn't, I would say there was two of them that didn't have help from their parents. They had nothing, and they were like, yeah, I'm thinking about dropping out and stuff like that, and he helped them get their Eagle Scouts. That is something that I remember. But Scouts was a lot of people are like, oh, Scouts, I had all these bad memories. It's like I love Scouts. Even though I was bullied relentlessly, doesn't mean that I didn't love it. I learned a lot of life lessons that people will lie to you. Not tying is fairly useful in day-to-day life. Canoeing is real fun.
Since it's not considered ethical to give away any professional tricks of prestidigitation, I'll have to refuse to answer. But I'm mighty glad that for once I was able to help Chad instead of Chad always helped me.
But yes, everything's been going well, by the way, Steady Prism. Hope your day's been going excellente. Hope it's been going incredible and amazing and stupendous.
I knew there'd be some string attached to that.
Talking about getting the goods is a lot different from actually getting the goods, Chad.
I'll say amen to that, Libby.
Now, let's save our amens for Carson's funeral. Good luck. We'll have
Yes.
lucky to pin anything on him.
There we go.
Yeah, he's smart. Slick as a jackrabbit in an oil well.
Get a little bit of green in there. Look at that. And then I'm going to do their face paint. So they got white face paint that's going to be their skulls on there. And then they're going to have their little hats. They're going to have their little hats.
So, my dear Mrs. Assistants, I think that since King Carson considers himself an excellent...
Same at school. I went to a charter school. Canoes? Yeah, I love canoeing. I love canoeing. Me, my dad and I, my dad owns a few canoes. He is, I love the water. The water is a safe place for me. Like, I love everything that's in the water. I've never had a bad experience. I've almost drowned multiple times, mind you. I don't care. I love the water. But canoeing is fun. It's exhilarating. It's a great time and a half. Just canoeing a long way. I canoed into Canada. So I canoed on one of the Great Lakes. I forget which one. I canoed into the many lakes, into Canada proper, and we actually slept on 2 of their islands. That's right, the small islands on the lakes, on those giant ass lakes. We camped out on one of them for like 3 days, and then another on 2 days.
Senator's here to find out just who it is who's been stirring up all the trouble.
Oh, thank you, Napalm. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing stupendous and amazing. I hope your night is going incredible. Night or day is going incredible and amazing.
Well, then maybe you can describe it, huh? Would you say he was about my...
I love hearing from my wonderful followers that are nothing but stupendous. And then I gotta do all the orange going around. Oh yeah, her colors are coming out real nice. Her colors are coming out real nice. Let's just start. Gotta start doing it.
Think you could blackmail me?
Why, you smooth talking bug. You're the one that's been trying to blow the Seminole ship to bits.
You're absolutely right, Senator. He's not a man to be trusted at all.
And then that's gonna be red. That's gonna be a deep red, and then this is gonna be the purple and stuff like that. That purple and that red.
Beautiful shooting, Chad. Blasted that gun right out of his hand.
All right, open the front door, Ruth. Let Cherokee in. I'm saving my strength coming in through this window.
You're darn right, Chad. And Senator, you better sit right where you are.
Well, we sure got him, didn't it? Chad, Carson, he's got another sleeve gun, huh? What's causing?
Yeah.
My gun is on the floor.
No, I love camping. I love camping for the simple fact of, and it's just awesome. It's really cool to just be out there and enjoying nature. Just being a part of nature.
Sure, Senator. We'll be pleased to get our hands off you. Not before a federal marshal gets his hands on you. Three of us heard more than enough out of you and Carson to guarantee the next soapbox you'll campaign from will be in the laundry
Yeah.
of the federal penitentiary.
Huh? Is that Columbo in the background? Maybe. Who knows? Let's see.
Ah, listen to those bells. I'll bet both of you the good citizens of Seminole will keep the clocks ringing until well past midnight.
I'm sure they will. It's really a celebration for them finally getting the county charter.
Right about them, anyway. I'm afraid that isn't what's on Jack.
I just I go to this
Celebration. The libation part of the celebration.
Well, after he's practically saved your life by that
Wait.
sleight of hand he
They're
performed
gonna
in
actually
the
be in the program.
Matador Award.
That would be a good reason why it's not doing it.
We intend to see that Cherokee gets a reward. His just reward.
That sounds more like it.
You know what
But
Cherokee
yeah.
reward is? Having found out what a great
Scouts was a real big thing in my life. I know that a lot of people are like, Scouts, I like it.
Come on. We'll never get back to Dos Rios if we listen to Cherokee.
The only time I almost lost my eye in Scouts,
Of a new senator coming up. I want to get home for the
and I almost lost hearing in one ear in Scouts. Oh, that was a day and a half.
beyond the horse.
We were at Talladega, and literally I was just sitting. I was half asleep, and guy that just liked hanging out with me. I don't know if he had any problems or anything like that. I knew him from camp. I could do the yeah, you know, the what? Okay, you know that who is that? A rapper that does that? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I used to do that all the time when I was growing up, and he thought it was hilarious. And he would repeat what I said a lot of times. And I was half asleep, just chilling out on a in the morning. You know, I'm not fully awake. We're about to walk around Talladega, and then we're gonna get ready to do our donation pizzas, so that we can make money for Scout Camp. And literally, the kid came up behind me while I was in my lawn chair, and he screamed in my ear, "Lil John." Yeah, Lil John. He screamed in my ear saying, just doing that as loud as he could. And I couldn't hear for the rest of the day until 6 o'clock at night. So that was, I would say, 9 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. That's how long I didn't have my hearing in my right ear. So that was fun. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I used to be able to do that impression pretty well. Or, as far as they knew, pretty well. So, he yelled in my ear. I never saw him after that, which is sad. I had no hard feelings towards him. my dad threatened to sue his dad. Which that was a fun day. That's great. Immediately goes to lawsuit. Just like, I will sue the shit out of you. My son's hearing doesn't come back.
Maybe you know my hometown, Dos Rios. I'm Chad Remington.
Like,
Not alone the one.
he was asking me questions in my right ear, and I literally could not hear it
Our section of the
until
country was
6 o'clock
Although that was in the days of the
that
early
evening.
eras, the Spanish influence still is evident wherever you go.
And then I was like, oh, there it
Not
is.
at all unusual
I can hear
because
now.
of it for a lawyer.
I'm fine.
Gun trouble. But just a while back, I was riding toward Dos Rios with Cherokee O'Bannon.
Yeah.
He owns the town livery stable now that we've convinced him it's safe for more permanent, selling his genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil.
You don't have to sue him.
Cherokee and I will open along, and suddenly...
You should have sued one of the camps, though. I almost lost my eye from a mud fight in a cave
Now I can see where they came from.
that was pre-approved by the counselors.
Hay barn?
Why, that's that widow lady's place. What's her name?
So, like, the
Bessie's place, Cherokee.
the leaders and whatnot.
This sounds like a pitched battle. Maybe it's open to the public. Come on.
They pre-approved it,
Clump of aspens.
and a few rocks got into my eye.
Bessie was standing on her porch.
A bunch of rocks with mud
Barrel aimed at two men
got into my eye.
out of an illustration from some old Spanish book. And the team of two black horses which pulled the carriage they rode up in wore plumes over their silver encrusted bridles. Well, Cherokee were off our horses and running toward the porch just as Bessie raised her rifle to her shoulder and took aim at the Torah.
Let's expand it, and then you do this, and then you do that. Yeah, understandable. And then you do it like this. You go over here, you look at this, and then you go, pull back, and you do that.
I'll keep an eye on her, too. And we both keep eye on la mujer, Sí, amigo.
Okay, both watching. No, someone mind telling me.
Mud fight in the cave. I've only got sand in my eye. Shit hurts. I'm glad you're okay now. Yeah, I still have my right eye. I still have my right eye.
And despite your
Oh,
this land, all
through the Sergil. My goodness, another wedge of cheese. Hello. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I do appreciate it. Hope the stream went well. Hope it was incredible and stupendous and amazing. Or as amazing as it could be.
You own all this land.
I do hope you enjoyed it. What were you doing? Were you having fun in your stream?
the homestead. But only 2 weeks ago,
Thruri
grant from the King of Spain to my maternal
General, hey, Himbo Raid. That wedge of cheese. My goodness. It's a wedge of cheese.
Spain, we agreed to recognize all crown grants made by the King of Spain previously.
A wild wedge of cheese has appeared.
I have no reason not to show
I am working on the dress. You must say yes to this damn dress. Say yes, goddammit.
the illegitimate.
Oh, far from it. Not at all. You see, Mr. Nagel, I have to be a lawyer on my name.
You have to.
Then perhaps this meeting was more
I will
fortuitous
add some bread over there, and that'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Palmero and I have been driving
That'll be nice.
just to come to Dos Rios for the sole purpose of perfecting
Yes.
I am in need
Yes.
of an attorney. Since you are one,
Was doing Risk of Rain 2. Hey.
Bessie, but
Hey. Not bad. Not bad.
Mr. Nagel may hold title not only to your
Hey,
property,
oh.
but most of
General
the ranches in
Addis.
this valley. I think it
The
might be
Sergil?
good
Let's
business
see.
for all of us.
So Risk of Rain 2, how was it? Was it exactly what everything you'd hoped for? I have heard a lot about that game. Do I know anything about that game? No.
Now,
Have I heard a lot about it? You betcha. Have I seen the porn of it? Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I have seen the porn.
Over at Cherokee's livery stable. And after Nagel explained how he found the deed in an old truck a few weeks ago, he went on to tell
Hey,
me
it makes somebody happy.
You see, Senor Remington, it's not a matter of money with me, it's a matter of pride. Family pride. I want this claim recognized so my
So I'm doing all these little bits before I start going into the details of fixing this dress. But yes, I am just working on this dress, working on this, and then I will shade it, which I might just make it 70. Make it a hard shadow, and then I'll do the lighter shadows later.
Well, how much money do you want on the land, Mr. Nagel?
But yes,
nothing.
yes, I am finishing art. I'm finishing all the art.
At the same time,
That's what I'm
legally
doing.
make my deed effective. At least I should think it would under the law.
I know. It didn't need to follow, but
If all of the
I'm definitely down to clown for a raid. A follow for a raid doesn't hurt me. Finishing the base color I see. Yes.
If you had ever known my
Yes. And I also need to follow someone
you
else.
would understand why I wanted
Also
to
need to
separate
follow
the land
someone
by calling
else.
this the Rancho Chavez. Well, slice me thin and call me jerky.
Because I want them to succeed. I want them to succeed.
because at $1 a year, the most you can make is something slightly in excess of $30.
You're saying that because you think it's too small an amount for me to pay you a fair fee. Retainer of $200.
Yes.
Now, just a minute, Mr. Nagel. Not only am I unable to take your
But
retainer,
so many wedges of cheeses.
till such time as we can
So
establish
little
the
time.
authenticity and validity of your deed.
And how do you propose to do
That's all I know Sergil says is wedges of cheese.
Tedious process. But it so happens that we have a judge living here in Dos Rios who not only has handled several similar
I know there's one ship poster on YouTube. He just does merps and meeps as videos with Sergils.
If that's the case, we should be able to get through with this in just a few days.
It funny sometime, it not funny sometime.
nearly noon
I just have to be in the mood for it. I don't know.
day for lunch.
It's
I
weird.
think this would be as good a time as any to get his expert opinion.
But it seems that a lot of Sergils are sometimes ship posters as well. Yeah, cheese. Get that cheese.
Even down to the seal and ribbon.
Wouldn't those ribbons look like
Cartoon beatbox battle. Ah, that's the stereotype. Yep.
She just like all women.
It's all good. It's all good. But thank you so much, by the way, for the raid. I do appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoyed the Risk of Rain
Did you hear that, Jack?
Well, I certainly did, Libby.
through the Sergil.
Say is, in this case, the client is speaking for his
Sergil rhymes with Virgil. I don't know why they haven't done that shit post yet. I think that would be funny, unless they have done it and I have not found it yet.
Mr. Nagel charging them only $1 a year for rent?
Folks around here, my dear
Virgil
Libby,
the
have
Circle.
hair-trigger tempers, or else they wouldn't need a judge.
or a lawyer. I just got a thought.
You know, Sergil from Devil May Cry, featuring world-renowned Dante. Dante Redgrave. That's what he calls himself. Always grateful, kind sir. Yes, General. Welcome to the stream, General. General, thank you. Yes, General. General the Cheese has been wonderful and stupendous so far. You know, it's a small sample size of a few streams with General, but we'll see. We'll see. He may surprise us just yet. So far, he's been good, but you never know. You might find out that we're all just weirdos deep down inside. I mean, I do have a furry avatar speaking to you right now instead of my face. It's not normal. That's not normal. But what is normal? I love that Tom Segura joke of like, people who say that are into some weird stuff. They say that to justify the weird fetish that they're into. And the weird thing is that everybody has one. They just lie to you every single day. People are like, I'm not weird. That's not true. You are, and you just don't want to say it.
Then we won't even have the dollar to pay for the lease. Yeah, got the lease with you, Chad? I'll sign.
Well, now you're really talking. If you'll step up here, Mr. Nagel, and sign these leases as owner of the land, I'll see that these men execute them as the tenants.
I couldn't deny it. I mean, you don't have to deny it. It's all good. But yeah. It's all good. You don't have to deny or confirm. I just know we're a bunch of fucking weirdos, and to act like you're not, it's fucking dumb, you know? Humanity is weird. Just accept it. Just fucking don't be weird about it. Don't be like, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, you guys are so weird. It's like, okay, alright. What a wonderful glass house you're in. Hope you don't break that stained glass window you're talking through.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute.
Yes, everybody is weird. Everybody is eccentric. Stop acting like you're not. Stop acting like you're normal or anything like that. Like, it's not normal, and that's okay. Like, yeah, there are some things that are obviously quote-unquote normal, but a lot of not normal as well.
I don't know how much.
And to be like, oh, I'm completely normal. Alright, sounds like you're completely boring. Sounds like you have no entertainment in your life.
And that's a woman's intuition. Take that night, the night of the meeting of the Dos Rios Cattlemen's Association. I'd gone over to the judge's house.
And there are people like that, and they're sad.
Libby and I wandered outside.
Like one of my coworkers, he apparently checks out abandoned caves. First day I met him today. I was like, "Hey man, what do you do for fun?" And he's like, "Oh, I explore abandoned caves. I go spelunking." That's what he said. And then I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, do you do general or do you go to places that you're not supposed to spelunk?" You know. Like, what's your experience? And he's like, oh, I go to abandoned mines and I spelunk them. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a bit odd, but cool. I was like, so what'd you do yesterday? And he's like, after work I went hiking for 3 hours. And I'm like, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever makes you happy, man. I don't care. I just know that we have nothing in common. So it'll be very weird. It'll be a very confusing bit of conversation. Throws rock, right? I'm wondering how you doing all of this with the with a quill. Oh yeah. How am I changing colors and stuff like that? It's called a magic pen. Calm down, it's a magic pen. It just works. As Todd Howard says, just works. You know? How does Doom 2016, how did we make such an amazing game? It's not because we literally were pulling people from different departments and intentionally destroying companies from the inside to steal their business practices, but still give them a job in the end. Because we wanted to compete with EA, because that's the only way to compete with big name brand companies. Yeah, Todd. Yeah, you know what? It does just work.
Next morning, Cherokee and I drove
Fucking Howard.
cattle that was ready for market up to Navajo Basin at the foot of Navajo Pass. Joined the other ranchers.
And I doubt if I'll ever forgive you for taking me off of the back of that medicine wagon.
Oh, maybe you'd rather have been lynched for selling that phony medicine.
Pony or I? That rattlesnake.
What would you do if friend owes you $7? Would you terminate them like Dr. Cooper? Todd, master of the chess club. God damn it. God damn you, Todd Howard. I would definitely. They have wronged you, and they must be punished. It is. That is the nature of life. Is the nature of death.
Frank Sherman, Ty McCarthy, and your old friend Bessie Dryden.
Hi there, Bessie. You look beautiful even in the early morning hour. That's the way you sell fat medicine.
The others will not know your power. They will walk all over you if you do not assert dominance. And if someone owes you money, you gotta show them. You gotta show the others that they can't just, you know, take money from you and not pay you back. I remembered his childhood. His puppy was beautiful. You okay, little boy? Oh, poor baby. I could hear you.
Hey, I wonder what in blazes happened.
You got the snifflies. He's just a little baby bunny and he's got the snifflies. General, good question. Control Alt Delete them. Stupendous. You guys are all stupendous. From the wedges of cheese to the normal human beings. Completely normal human beings.
Jim's right, Bessie and Nagel did barricade the pass. I wouldn't blame you. That is, if I have any brains. Come on, Cherokee. We're going up into Navajo Pass ourselves.
And then, yeah. Oh yeah, this dress is getting done. And then I can start doing the shading, which is very fun. And then I can start with the light, and then I can get with the lighting. I can probably get this done by tonight. That's a hope. That is one of my hopes, is to get this done by tonight. And then once it's done, it'll be all good. But anyways, how's you? I'm doing good. I was just telling my experience of Boy Scouts. How are you today? What you been up to? What you been doing, General? Have you been a lattice?
I suppose you can explain this, Nagel. Quite simple, Counselor.
Have you been chilling with us?
Navajo Pass across my
Around or near us?
My permission can be obtained.
Or have you been chilling among us?
Navajo Pass is a public road.
So, you know, if you take the time to refer to some of the old maps, Mr. Remington, you'll find that the arroyo here to my left, which is on my property, used to be a riverbed, and that the river
That's a
flowed
cute
down
little
through
thing. Oh my goodness, so cute.
Be ridiculous? There's no river here now.
So cute.
What's that got to do with it anyhow?
I don't know how to do those text animals. They're so adorable, but I can't do any of them. I always get them fucked up. I always fuck them up every time. Not much. Chillaxing. That's a mood.
Let's say $5 a head.
So cute. Those text animals are so cute.
Is your land. You know, your doubts might have been well founded before you so nicely drew up those leases. Now it's a record that every
my title to this land.
Why, you're a bigger thief than I am. Was. I used to be, that is.
Nagel, all I can tell you is this. So far, you've succeeded in sucking me in, making a fool of me. That cattle's gonna get to market on time. All right, turn that nag around, Cherokee. We're getting out of here.
Yes. Nice. Nice. Texty animals.
You mean he can do that to us?
So cute.
Chad? Hold us up
I love it.
$5 a head?
What do you think, Judge?
But
I think
yes,
he's a blasted crook.
today was good at work. The sushi guy's refrigerator thing broke.
He had a way of taking a piece of paper and making it
They've
look
been
old,
saying
like
that they were going to replace it all this year, and they still have not. So they were fixing it, and he's like, you know what? If it fucking breaks, it breaks. They owe me a new one. So you know, can't wait. And if it works, I don't care.
Unless what?
Unless we can break through that barrier.
So they were working on it from when I got there, which was around 2
Now, wait a minute. Remember the young
till 6 p.m.
The Greeks got their soldiers into Troy by hiding them in
So that was the highlight of my day. And then they cleaned the vents in the seafood department, and all that gunk that's been building up in the vents just fucking got all over the department. It was disgusting. So nasty.
Why, after what I let them in for, they even listen.
Ambex, yeah, made some noodles. Ah, delicious.
Wild as a coyote that's been chewing on
Nice.
local weed.
I don't eat sushi. I've never tried it, so I can't say. I just don't like the thought of sushi, but it's probably good. You know, I'm probably just denying myself delicious food, just for the simple fact of raw fish.
3,000 head of cattle. Well, since, as we
Yeah.
lawyers say, time is of the essence, we didn't waste time.
I've done that
We
before.
lined up the herds about 8 abreast, packed close enough to just fill the pass. so we don't
Like,
turn them
there was
back.
this hot and sour
Then
soup
with one wild
that I was like, ugh, it's got vegetables in it, and I ate it, and I was like, this is goddamn glorious, goddamn amazing. It's amazing.
Look at them steers run, Chad. Hi, Kirby. Back. Get back in the cattle. They gotta break through first to make an opening for us.
Hello. It's alright, depends on where you get it. Yep. I'm tempted to eat sushi, but I'm being paranoid since it's cold food. Exactly, but it's been cooked. The rice has been cooked, and like they say it's fine, so well, since the virus going on, I have not seen a lot of bad sushi, so I don't know. By the way, how are you? Thurui. Is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? Thurui? Thurui? Thursday?
This is something you're going to pay for personally. This is my land. Every foot of it is my land.
Yeah, I guess it is yours.
I always get this wrong. Whenever anybody comes in with a
Right here for about the
weird name, it always catches me off guard.
No, it'll be down in town, in the county jail.
But like, people haven't gotten tremendously sick over that. And I watch the sushi guy all day making sushi. Well, I don't watch him all day, but like I watch him from when I get there. It's completely clean, so I mean, it's up to you. It's your health. Take care of yourself. You know.
State's prison for from 20 to 50 years of hard labor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, General. It's okay, General. It's all good. No judgment. Thank you for coming in anyway. I do appreciate you. Go get a drink. You're thirsty. I'm gonna drink some V8 right now. Some vape. Some V8 Splash Tropical Blend. A tropical flavored juice beverage with 5% carrot juice from concentrate with other natural flavors. A man of culture. More like, I can't drink sweet tea anymore because it's too much. So I have to drink, and I don't like vegetables. So I have to drink. I have to get my vegetables somewhere. Have to get them somewhere. So why not V8? V8 Splash.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and supervision by Joel Murcott. Direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Soup drink. Well, it's a V8 Splash. It's a V8 Splash. It's not a soup drink. It's not the. It's not the tomato juice. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River.
One of your characters is giving me a lusty Argonian vibe. I mean, if you feel that way, she's a half dragon. She's a half blue dragon. Elma is just that kind of gal. The lusty Argonian maid. It's a very raunchy, it's a weird raunchy play that also has lore in Elder Scrolls Online that I didn't need nor want. I was like, it's a really funny thing. Haha. The lusty Argonian man. See, they have porn in the fantasy world. Haha. And then they just fucking took it way too fucking far. They took the joke and made it into a fucking quest. It's like, it didn't need to be a fucking quest. Don't be weird about it.
That's where I come from. The little shingle hanging outside my office above the livery stable reads Chad Remington, attorney at law. Now that you know who I am, maybe you're thinking of...
Unless I'm meeting the actual lusty Argonian maid, or like it's a play, and like it's really well written, like it's a murder mystery or something like that, in the wrapped up inside of the lusty Argonian maid. But no, it's a historical, like, oh, this is where the lusty Argonian maid comes from and all that. It was a history find, and it was boring as shit. It was like, this is unnecessary. I don't give two rats' asses about the history of who fucking made it. I don't care. Yeah, it's literally finding out history about the lusty Argonian maid and a few other plays that are in the world, and like it's a part of it, and it's like, oh, look at that, it's really funny, it's actually It's actually a play that's been connected to a lot of things, and it used to be about an elf. And then it turned into even weirder because they keep changing it over time. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it would be funny if they were actually doing the play and they're like trying to fix it, and then you find out a murder mystery. That would be fun. They're trying to be like, oh, I love The Lusty Argonian Man. It was my favorite play. I want to give it to the rest of the world, but I need to make it family friendly. How do I make a love story between an Argonian and a Nord family friendly? And then you find out a murder mystery, and it becomes a bigger quest. That would be fun. Nope. Look at all these plays that we have. Aren't they all fun? No. Let's look at the history of all these wonderful plays. It's like, I don't want to fucking do homework while playing a fantasy adventure game. Like, as long as the homework is fun, but if the homework is fucking, boring ass homework, how the fuck would I do it? I thought they'd make a funny fetch quest about getting a spear polished. Yeah, that would be really funny. That would be at least worth the joke. They do not. So, it's kind of a waste, and it's annoying.
Shortly after sunrise, 2 mornings later, we crested the brow of the hill and looked down on one of the most...
And now we put face paint. Oh, yeah.
Stretched out in a thin line for more than a mile were horses, mules, wagons, and even a few high-wheeled bicycles. Anything and everything a man or a family could ride in, which would take them into the race for a piece of that rich Tioga land. But even Cherokee was present.
Chad, and this comes from my heart, this is the most inspiring sight I have ever seen.
Oh, it certainly is. History's being made right before our eyes this morning.
Can you explain to me exactly how this land rush works?
Well, as best I understand it, to make sure that everyone has an equal chance, that no one gets in first and stakes out the choicest land, the government's put up a barrier.
Yes, I see the barrier down there now.
Well, then you can see all the cavalrymen down there policing the barrier. Only in just about 10 minutes...
But yes, most of Elder Scrolls Online quests are just go here, get this, talk to this person. Go here, get this, talk to this person. I am fine with a lot of those quests. Because mostly, I'm just killing baddies, I'm getting to the next area, and if I really like it, I'll listen to what's going on. 10% on my battery. Wish me luck. I believe in you, Napalm. Napalm, if you need to go, that's fine. Don't destroy your battery because of me. I understand. I've been there before. We all have.
King, this is a sight I'll never forget as long as I
Now I'm
live.
doing this.
I'll have my moments, but I guess I'm just a farm girl at heart. 320 beautiful acres to work with our own hands, to build into something that'll...
Sue Ellen, and you're gonna start that all over again. Well, there's plenty of time for ranching when I got the newspaper on a paying basis. Just think, the Tioga Weekly Sun.
Kid Ramsey, if you're so much in love with Killers Inc., we might just well as stay there.
Bam.
Well, and this is no time to start
I returned. Hello.
Look at that, will you?
Hello, Delon, and good morning. Gives a drink. Lols.
Ahead of everybody else.
Lol. Hello, Delon. How have you been? How's everything? Bam. Dab. Dab on not only my haters, but your own. You may dab on them. I shall allow this. You shall dab on me. I see.
Just a minute, friend. Where do you think you're going?
Whoa, hold it. You there. What was that you just said?
I said if you think you're going to crowd in ahead of us after we've been waiting up here in line for more than 14 hours, you've got another thing coming.
Darling, be careful. He looks meaner than a cornered possum.
I beg your pardon, ma'am. Did you say something?
Yes, I did. I said you look meaner than a cornered possum. And it wouldn't surprise me if you were even meaner than that.
Why, you, if you don't...
And then do that black right here.
Are you going to get to the back of the line where you belong? Or am I going to have to?
Are you going to have to what, my friend? Oh, you mean that? Well, if you're fool enough to want to drag your popcorn,
Hope you're doing well, by the way, DeLon. Hope everything's going well
Now leave that
and
gun
stupendous.
right where it is.
Go on me, Sue Ellen.
Hope everything is incredible and amazing.
All right, Cherokee. Watch my horse.
and who do you think you are butting in here?
The man who's been following you for the last 5 minutes, watching you almost run down people.
Do not worry, me and Go Come Here go way back, so he knows.
Who's advising you to turn around and go back where you belong. At the rear of the
Yes.
You give a lot of cheap.
Yeah, we don't go that far back. We go pretty...
I don't need a
Just a few months. Yeah.
those orders are carried out.
Huh?
Here, mister. You hold my gun.
Why, sure.
Now there's nothing in my fist but fingers. And I'm still telling you to move on.
Come on, Fritz. You too, Eddie. Well, Laredo, I'm taking your advice this time, mister. But I'm going to give you some advice in exchange. The whole of Tioga isn't so big that I won't be running into all of yours. Get around there. Come on.
Really, I haven't got words to thank you enough for what you did.
Most of the doing you did, ma'am. When you grabbed your husband's hand and stopped him from drawing his gun, one of those bodyguards of the man they call Laredo had time to get his out just in case his boss was too slow at drawing.
Yes, and then
For me to interfere.
we do that.
If you're rushing into Tioga with the rest of us, you stay right out
Better
there.
get back on your horse. Here comes the bugler.
Oh, here it comes, Tommy. Get ready.
Alrighty then.
Riding horses, we'll have a better chance.
Well, I saw you insta well.
Cherokee and I'll go ahead and use
I'm
my
new.
horse.
Yes,
Feel
napalm.
better about Mr. Laredo if we're all together for a while.
That what I mean, Goat. Yes. See my Instagram. I don't go on Instagram. I don't use Instagram that much. I just put shit up there when I can.
Cherokee, now's our chance. Let's go. Get along there, boy. We're doing fine, man. Outdistance almost everybody.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Wait.
I just had a flash of 2 or 3 riders cutting up through those trees to our right. Maybe a shortcut.
Through those trees? Yeah. And from here it looks as if one of those men is wearing a frock.
But yes. I hope you're doing well, by the way, DeLon.
Where did that slug hit you?
Hope everything's been going to your liking.
What am I gonna do now? Here I am in the middle of no place, and Tad Remington's been shot clean off his horse.
And then add this.
Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute.
Also, go. Saw Soul Awaken? Yes. 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 Good stuff. Good stuff. Then...
we'd gotten into new territory thoroughly convinced Mr. O'Bannon that he didn't want to make his fortune in Tioga.
And hella new.
The
I'm
man
so.
in the frock coat who answered to the
Yeah.
name Laredo that made me decide
And if you need,
I was going to Tioga Falls.
just watch out for your battery, by the way, Napalm.
The metropolis of the new region. So we sort of limped into town, not finding
Yeah,
anyone in
don't
the
burn it
marshal's
out.
office. I decided the best place to look for my man
You
was
can
right
always
next
come to the
down
next stream.
newspaper.
It's totally fine.
Tioga Weekly Sun.
Madam, would you be good enough to give us some information?
Oh, why, certainly well, it's you two again. Camp, my husband and I followed you for several miles, but... Oh, dear, what happened to you?
Being in the newspaper, Robert, let's just say it was a little accident.
Kent? Oh, Kent, darling, who do you think's here? My husband's back in the press room setting up part of this week's edition.
Calling me Sue Ellen? Thought I heard you. Hello! Am I glad to see you two again?
I don't say this from politeness. We're glad to see you and your wife alive.
After what happened to Chad, we didn't know if they gotten you too.
If who all had gotten us?
That gent we tangled with the other morning at the starting line, the one in the frock coat,
Oh, you mean Laredo Jake Ellis?
Laredo Jake Ellis, huh? How come you know his name?
Oh, why, didn't you know? He's opened a bar, a hotel, and a gambling hall, and he's practically running this town already.
You say a bar?
Oh, Cherokee, you're encouraging.
Yeah, damn it.
Tell
I
me,
don't like that. I don't like that line.
newspaper office, from the looks of what you had in your wagon, I'd have thought you were going to get yourself a ram.
Now, you see, Kent, you even look out of place in a newspaper office.
Well, gentlemen, it's a long story. But if you're really interested, sit down and I'll tell you.
Well, with a little friendly bickering between Sue Ellen and Kent Ramsey, we learned their story. I must say I didn't wholly disagree with Kent. The young fella had real ambition, and a newspaper can be a very influential voice in guiding the destinies of a frontier country. I also learned that Laredo Jake, even in this short time, had almost everyone in and around Tioga Falls either bulldozed or buffaloed. Was starting to run the new town very much his own way.
Yep.
It was a
Alrighty
wild
then.
little
Yeah.
town.
You're fine if you need to leave. That's fine. Good, good. Also, I need 10% on phone. Well, no, 9%. And FYI, I do the at just be chill. I'll look at it. Don't worry. All right, then I will. Yeah, just it's all good. We will see you next time. We'll see you next time, man. It's all good. It's all good.
He's just biding his time.
No, you all argue with the man. Husband of mine or not, I think
I'll
he
be
has
here.
no
I stream.
influence on it.
I stream almost every other night
Bush is really a bride.
or every night. It doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter.
Jake Ellison, you're not out angling for catfish. You're going for shark. If
So don't feel scared.
Cherokee and I will sort of hang around your office till after the paper comes
Don't
out.
worry.
The gentleman in question has had the chance to read what you think of it. What Kent Ramsey printed in the Tioga Sun would have raised the hackles on a more self-possessed person than Mr. Ellison. Well, we waited most of the day, and then late in the afternoon we saw him coming. Cherokee and I shifted our holsters just in case, and waited for Laredo to say something.
Boys, I'll tell you why I dropped in. I come by to congratulate the Ramseys on getting out a fine fight in the newspaper.
I believe that about as much as I believe that my rattlesnake oil cures lead poisoning.
You're wrong, my friend. Because in this last week...
You're
Mass.
lucky someone didn't close it.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
I know
Mass
my-
Lative.
I never knew before what an enormous influence a newspaper can have in a town.
Mr.
I'm looking
Ellison,
forward to
what
seeing the
you
completed
do
piece, so no rush. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Ramsey. Since finding out how important a newspaper is,
Yeah.
and offer to buy you out. An offer
How are you?
And suppose the
Yeah.
bill refused. What then?
What then?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, Mass.
But I don't
Hope
think
everything's
you're
been
going
going
to
good.
$10,000.
Yes, Day of the Dead. Dias de Muertos.
You know,
Dias de Muertos doing this, and then I'll do it on his face as well. And I have a nice little lovely skull, matching little skull things. Very cute. And then I'm gonna add the. Because I think. Let me look.
I'll bet you he's got something up his sleeve.
So will I. Why, he's so persnickety mean, I wouldn't even throw him in a swamp to alligators.
Day
My word.
of
This rate,
the
Dad, we could spend 6 months down here trying to find something all that good.
face
Trying to
paint.
find something on it.
Let me double check. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it any way you want. I heard that. I heard that, little boy. You can do it any way you want. I might put some red lipstick on there. That looks so nice.
Wow, that vicious, sneaky, no good.
Hmm.
Imagine, Ted.
They do cover up the head, though. So I do need to hit up the head. That is something. Like, they do cover up the top of the head as well. To the hair.
Case? Why, y'all just said he tried to kill you.
Going to say hi, a lot of peeps. Give me a hot sex minute. Yep, that's totally fine. That's fine. But thank you so much, Mass. I hope you're doing well. Hope your day's going well. I know you're already stupendous, so it's probably going stupendous, knowing you.
There are too many gunslingers hanging around his cafe to be just waiting for Sunday to go to church. If we had to choose.
I'll make book on that and give you 6 to an even. Not bad odds.
Suppose you're right, Sid.
Well, then, I think we can take a leaf out of Laredo's book and play it smart ourselves. When you got a newspaper, mister, plus a little patience, it shouldn't be too hard to prove that the pen is mightier than the sword. Now, I don't want to sound like an I told you so, but it wasn't very long before the Wells Fargo safe was blown. And 24 hours later, the stagecoach coming in from the north was held up.
It's going alright. That's good. Not always, though. Do it how you want. Yeah,
And the very same
I
night,
will.
2 men who'd wanted bail.
Drawathon is special task to prove how if I improve a lot. I went down hell and did nothing. I have 400 pages of traditional and digital work alike. Plus, I will be doing bios for each character while I make and redo this work. I make, so hold tight. It's going to be a long 2 months. FYI, this is for you. Oh, thank you.
1,200 apiece.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
You were looking for me, my friend?
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh. Well, Fritz ain't here just now, but I'm expecting him soon. Tell Ramsey I'll give him his message and send him down.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
What the blazes do you think they wanted me at the newspaper office? What do you think? Probably figuring to pull a double cross on me. On you. Why, he's loco. You go down there, Fritz. See what he wants.
Huh?
If he gets too hard to handle, well, you know what to do.
Sure, Laredo.
You heard me, now get going. I can't wait to find out what this is all about.
Plus 2 months today. Yeah. Yeah. You got this. You got this. It'll take time, but you got this. I believe in you.
Oh, I don't know. Looks now as if you might be needing one.
Well, what I want was a dead lawyer.
Dead lawyer. After the way you missed me that first day into Tioga? Or maybe you're a bum shot,
Yes.
but I think
Dia
our
de
local
Muertos.
editor,
Lovely time
Huh?
Here, I
in the
thought
Americas.
look at tomorrow morning's paper.
Ba-ba-ba.
Good for nothing lying
Pretty
in.
Brent, doesn't it? Federick's confession implicates cafe owner in robberies. Looks like you're all done, doesn't it, Laredo? Why do you think?
Also, story is knocks down the door. Feeling good, feelings amazing. Coming along nicely. Hell yeah.
Walk down to the newspaper
hell, to the heck,
These things right in front of him.
to the flip,
Why, sure.
to the yeah.
Sure, I'll go with you, double-dealing liar. Hey, Fritz! Fritz, come over here. You, Mr. Lawyer, you stay right where you are.
Hey, that big galoot that come in here and said they wanted me at the newspaper office must have been crazy. I waited more than an hour, and that editor wasn't
Did
even...
you tell Ramsey I engineered those raids?
You out of your head. Why should I give you away?
Oh, yes.
And then,
Why should you?
yes, like that. And then he's going to have blues on his face.
Because that gun toter of yours said just enough in front of a
She's going to have reds. He's going to have blues. It's going to be a nice, nice contrast.
Drop that gun, Ellison. Miss me again, Laredo. And I'll see if I can make my aim a little better.
Now, Fritz, you don't want to end up worse off than your boss. Just take it easy. Because you and I are going down to the newspaper office and get a real confession.
Philippine Chad. Arms like two windmills. His fists like two pile drivers. Why, I tell you, the man was made different. Perfect example of American manhood.
Good night with that kind of flowery prose, Kent. Well, you ought to keep Cherokee here in Tioga and put him to work on your newspaper. Of course, not as a reporter. He got his facts a little wrong.
Oh, but he makes it sound so beautiful.
What facts has it got wrong?
Oh, just a few essentials. For example, I had only one fist flying. My other hand was
Yeah.
well occupied.
You
by
got
the
this,
button
Stallone.
of the gun. Just one.
You got
Blame that
this.
entirely on me. That saloon you sent me to from a Dutch curry.
Just got to put in the effort, time, and that money will come a knocking.
When I say that your brilliance, your sheer and unmasked genius gave birth to the idea which caught that crook.
Cherokee's right about that, Chad. It was you who had the idea to print up a single copy of the paper with that phony headline to trick Ellison.
Maybe it was phony, but now you can run 3,000 copies of the paper with the same headline because it's true. And Cherokee, how about you and me start back at those Rios?
Right now, Chad?
Right now.
Only important. While you were demolishing Ellison's saloon, I saved one full bottle from falling off the table and hid it under a chair. Can I go back down there for just a minute?
Nothing doing. I told you we'd stay just long enough to get our proof, and Cherokee, I certainly didn't mean 100 proof.
Good night. It's 1:39 a.m. where I'm from. Peace and love, and keep on doing what you're doing. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Napalm. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Napalm, for being here. Thank you for being incredible. Yeah. Stay amazing. Stay positive and get some rest.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Brutel's production. Story and supervision by Joel Murcott. Direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Yeah. I like this person. Good mindset. Mercy Wing. Lurk. Dr. Cherry Pep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Cherry, I see you hold up. Yep.
Frontier Town.
Yeah.
Saga of the Roaring West.
Hey, Dr. Cherry. Hope you're doing amazing. Stay positive.
El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town.
Seems everybody's come in so far. It's been a nice night.
Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. From
that's coming along so nicely. And then that, let me color. And then
Ever hear of Dos Rios? Well, it's a saddle-stop cow town smack dab south and east of Denver. Sprawls boisterously across the frontier. I live in Dos Rios. I'm the one and only lawyer there. Name? Chad Remington. Well, lawyer or no, in that frontier country, there's always something going on. Something mighty interesting and, doggone near always, dangerous. Oh, not just rustling, bank holdups, stagecoach and mail car robberies. Part of the time, our troubles come from what we lawyers might call our duly elected officers. Just a few weeks back, over in another little frontier town called... Here I am getting ahead of myself. I guess I'd better be starting from the
yeah. You enjoyed that lurk, my friend.
I decided to take a day off. Get the judge's daughter, Libby, to pack some sandwiches and ride out to the Painted Rimrock country with me. Well, we'd had a nice ride.
Alright,
Good lunch.
alright, Dylan.
Libby and I would
Have an enjoyable lurk. I'm just concentrating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, that I'm concentrating.
with me. It's the sooner the better.
Thank you, everybody, for being so incredible and amazing, for coming in.
Uh-oh. Now look who's coming.
Who is that, Chad? The Cherokee?
It's the O'Bannon himself in the flesh. It's just gold pieces to gopher holes. He's not out riding just to exercise one of those horses from his livery stable. So wait a minute. Hey, Cherokee! Over
Yeah.
here.
He's easy. What do you think he was?
Sure don't know. I paid him 2 months in advance for that office I ran from him up over his stable.
Easy there, Glenn. Whoa!
Oh,
I knew I'd find you two lolling in some romantic dell. Oh, the girl.
Well, if you knew it, did you have to come out to prove it? Having two people the right to commune with nature?
My dear Miss Libby, you can continue communing with nature, because if I say so myself, I am one of nature's noblemen. Yes, indeed.
oh, go on. Mother Nature probably ran you out of the house years ago for peddling that rattlesnake oil of yours. Oh, what's up, Cherokee? Why'd you come out here heels over left?
Because, my cherubic counselor, a telegram arrived for you. And since old Hank at the Western Union office said it was important, I thought I'd hit the staff and try to find you. Here.
Excuse me. Well, this doesn't sound so good.
What doesn't sound so good? What did the telegram say?
Oh, I don't know if you remember Bill McCarty over at Medicine Creek. I'm sure your father does.
Cardi? Isn't he the tax collector over in Comanche County?
He's not the county collector. He's a local.
Don't be sorry, silly. Longs you're taking care of yourself and not stressing. Take all the concentration time you need. I'ma relax and watch your stream. May pass out. Gotta get up in a couple hours. Yeah, go get some rest. Go get some rest. You're good.
Chad, would you mind telling me
You're
what it's
good,
all
man.
about? Why should the tax collector in another town in an entirely different county suddenly telegraph to you?
Can't tell much from what he's wired. Having filed a telegram at the Medicine Creek office, apparently Mr. McCarty was a little more than a wee bit cautious. But if I can read between the lines, Bill's mixed up in some sort of political shenanigans that involve the mayor of Medicine Creek.
Politicians. Those I've met, not counting the sheriffs, rangers, and marshals, have been even more deceitful than the third-rate medicine man.
Well, you should know, Cherokee.
As a first-rate medicine man, Cherokee, and the owner of a second-rate livery stable, would you be inclined to lend me a horse and ride over to Medicine Creek with me?
That I would. That I would.
Chad, you were talking. You know, now you want to pick up and... Guess I just don't understand men.
Libby, I guess you understand one man too well. He thinks the sooner we get started, the sooner I'll get back to have that little heart-to-heart talk with your father. So I'm all for packing up and getting started today. sir, as it turned out, it was a good thing I didn't postpone my trip. Truth of the matter is, as it turned out, it was too darn bad I couldn't have gotten started a day earlier. Because while Cherokee O'Bannon and I were leaving streamers of red dust behind our pounding horses, the stage was being set in Medicine Creek for the big blow-off. As we pieced it together later, the mayor of Medicine Creek, the Honorable Richard E. Dalegood, had sent for his tax collector, Bill McCarty, and exploded his bombshell.
Now, is that clear, Bill?
Mayor, do you realize what you're doing? You're actually raising taxes to 3 times what they were last year.
McCarty, I had you appointed as tax collector because I felt you were one man interested in seeing Medicine Creek grow. Man alive, that takes money.
Of course it takes money, but tripling the taxes isn't going to raise money. All it'll raise is troubles, maybe killings. You know what a bad season the cattlemen have had.
McCarty, either you collect those taxes or I'll have you impeached for malfeasance in office.
Impeach and be hanged. Go on, haul me into court. Then I think when you realize what I'll tell that jury, it'll be you they'll impeach and not me.
There are a few other things I could tell a jury. Things like who killed Ralph Osborne.
You know blame well I didn't kill Ralph.
Do I? Well, I'm afraid any story I tell a jury would be thoroughly convincing. You'd better be leaving, McCarty. If you come back without the tax money, the mystery of who gunned down Ralph Osborne will be finally cleared up.
Why, you... Good morning, Mr. Mayor, and goodbye.
Well. I wonder who I can appoint tax collector after your funeral, McCarty. Somebody who the way we do.
Yes.
What are you doing in my office?
Well, Mayor, you handled our tax collector very nicely.
Confounded crone, I don't like you sneaking in my office through the back door.
Well, I'll tell you, Your Honor, I saw McCarty go into the Western Union office this morning and send a telegram. Then when I saw him heading for your office, I just thought I'd come in through the back and listen to what he had to say.
Well, I told you what would happen. You heard McCarty. He refuses to go through with it.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard you, too.
Heard me? What do you mean?
How far do you think we'd get accusing McCarty of bushwhacking Ralph Osborne? I'm afraid, Mr. Mayor, that you're foolish enough to have faith in human nature.
Huh?
If a jury really started to investigate Ralph's death, it might be me they'd build a scaffold for. And if they build it for me, my friend, they build another alongside of it. For you.
I knew I should never let you jockey me into a spot. Now if McCarty talks to the ranchers and advises them not to pay the new taxes, everything I've spent 2.5 years working for will be blown away like so much tumbleweed.
Your Honor, you're absolutely right. But I have a feeling that Medicine Creek is badly in need of a municipal reorganization. And to start with, you'd better appoint a man to replace our tax collector.
For Pete's sake, Crone, don't
Yeah, need to head off now. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being awesome, Steady. Keep it up. Keep being awesome. Keep being as incredible and as amazing as you normally are.
Ever hear of a dead man talking?
Yes, 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 it's coming together. It's coming together.
Well, now, don't you go to any trouble, Mrs. McCarty. Cherokee and I can wait till Bill gets home. We're not that hungry.
Well then, Mr. Remington, can I fix you something to drink?
Mrs. McCarty, you are
Keep being incredible.
What would you
I know it's easy for everybody over here, you know.
Well,
So easy to be incredible.
answer the perspicacious lady.
tea? On reflecting, my dear Miss McCarty, I've decided that perhaps Chad is right. I think it might be best if we wait until Mr. McCarty returns.
Hmm.
Yes, I do.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
going to have to
Little
go away,
Bonnie.
see? Some Bill now just riding over the ridge of that hill.
Hey, certainly looks well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks well enough, considering. All this grief the mayor's been giving Bill has certainly done him.
Hey, blue blazes, Chad. Did you hear those shots?
I sure did, Cherokee. Come on, Bill McCarty's been blasted plumb out of his saddle.
There he is,
more, you have no way of knowing if it was his crone or anyone else in Medicine Creek who dragged ghost your husband.
Don't speak. Who else could it have been? Must have been that gambler.
Cherokee, I think you better help us as we all get back onto a horse.
Anything you say, Chad? Come on, Mrs. McCarthy.
Go. You take your hands off of me.
Cherokee, I'll give you a hand. Look, if you're right about this gambler, Mrs. McCarthy, we'll find out soon enough. When we do, I've got an idea I'm going to deal myself into this game. Except I'll be using my own deck. Every card marked with a cross we can put on his grave up on Boot Hill.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, you can see now what I meant when I said it was too plain bad Cherokee and I didn't get to Medicine Creek a day earlier. Bill McCarty gunned down in cold blood almost at the doorway to his ranch. And Bella McCarty, Bill's widow, hysterically furious, and despite everything Cherokee and I could say, vowing she'd avenge her husband's brutal murder. However, while the O'Bannon and I were doing everything we could to quiet and soothe Bella McCarty, down at the mayor's office, an entirely different kind of scene was taking place.
A fine lot of good you did getting rid of McCarty. Now, believe me, crone, there isn't a landowner in the whole district who isn't seeing red.
A man of your perception is worthy of real political ambition. How skillfully you keep your finger on the public pulse.
That's enough, you cheap tin horn.
Well, I must acknowledge that since tin horn is a synonym for gambler, you may be right. You listen to me, you overweight muttonhead. You keep on like you're going, and this whole town is going to have an election. We'll not only elect us a new tax collector, we'll elect a new mayor.
Now, look here, Carl. There's no reason to go losing your temper at me.
All right. Suppose you just listen. You think I know the ranchers are up in arms? Well, that's exactly what I want.
What you want?
You bet. Don't you realize what a cinch it'd be for us if they get mad enough to try shooting it out with the duly elected legal authorities?
Why, they wouldn't dare. We could throw every one of them in jail, and by the time they got out again, they wouldn't have any more ranches left than a porcupine has feathers.
Well. So you're finally getting some sense through your thick head.
So I'm finally getting some sense. But don't you think some of those ranchers are going to get some sense too?
What of it? All you have to do is sit here in this office. The taxpayers furnished so nicely for you, and keep your eyes glued on that safe I loaned you. Because, Mr. Mayor, with the help of a few of my friends, it isn't going to be very long before that safe's so crowded with greenbacks it'll take a 20-mule team to move it.
Certainly, Crone knew what he was talking about. He had several friends in Medicine Creek, notably one gunslammer known as Baldy, and another disreputable maverick who, for the time being, was using the name of Quirt. Well, despite everything Cherokee and I could do, McCarty's widow called a meeting of most of the taxpayers in and around Medicine Creek, and that's when Baldy and Quirt started sowing the seeds Mr. Crone wanted planted so badly.
Man, I want to do an art stream. Seems chill. It is! It's really chill. It's super chill. Art streams are fun. Mess. You should do an art stream. That would be great. Just chilling out, hanging out. Just hanging out with your peeps. Inviting all your friends. And they can just chill out with you. Just talking about, day-to-day stuff. Talking about their day, hanging out. Nothing stressful over here.
The taxpayers protect
Yeah, but I can't draw to... No, don't lie like that. Your art is good. I like your art. I think it's good.
Do you think I'm enjoying this? Bill McCarty telegraphed me to come over and lend a hand. And now, more than ever, that's what I intend to do.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Dias de Muertos. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, WarioWare. I don't know why that came into my brain, but it's there. It's there now.
Someone who'd incite a group of people to break the law. A man who do that probably is a lawbreaker at heart.
Why, you big mouth bag of wind. I'll show you if I can give orders and make them stick.
But you can draw. But if that's my opinion, I'm sticking to it.
There. Now I've got just one thing to say. I'll grant the taxes have been assessed, but you still have 10 days in which to pay them. I believe this whole matter can be settled legally. And with 10 days left, will you give me just 2 days to see what I can do before you all run the risk of committing suicide? Okay. That's all I want, just a chance. Chance to save the other women in Medicine Creek from joining Mrs. McCarty in wearing mourning.
What is it, baby boy? His allergies kicking your butt too, big boy.
I'm telling you the truth.
I can hear him. I can hear him snorting and honking.
Lawyer got up in the soapbox and
Poor bunny. Poor baby.
aren't going to fight back. Sure don't look that way. They agreed to give Remington time to do something or other legally.
Yeah. Well, in that case, we're not going to waste any more time.
Huh? You know what he's talking about, Bert? I sure don't.
If Remington talks them into not fighting back, we're fixing it so they will. You get the rest of the boys and oil up your gun. Medicine Creek's going to have a rain war, and we're starting it ourselves.
Check me out on Twitter. You're gonna meet.
Them horses, boys. Don't let them critters get away.
Yeah. We believe in you. I think that's what he means. He means we believe in you.
Okay. Now, let them have it.
We all do. We all think that you're a good artist. You just gotta believe. Like that one video game says. You know that guy? That dog creature that says, you gotta believe. Parappa the Rappa.
Cherokee, he's your friend. Can't you do something to make Chad stop with his face up and down like a caged catamount? for the
Yes,
last
little
hour?
bunny. What is it?
Even
What
though
is it,
drink
little
genuine
buns?
rattlesnake oil, soothe his nerves.
The only thing that'll soothe my nerves is some way out of this. If I hadn't talked the ranchers around here into not organizing, some of those men hurt and killed last night might
Well, now, there's no use crying over spilled milk.
It's not milk, it's spilled blood. I could only figure some way of proving what we all know and then putting those weasels in jail where they'd be safe.
Dad, my boy, even jails aren't safe. Matter of fact, a lot of safes aren't safe. Yes, indeed. Learned that many years ago.
Well, that safe in the mayor's office seems to be burglar-proof, but of course, being a burglar himself makes the mayor know.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, we believe in you, Mass. But, don't push yourself.
All the tax money in.
Tax? Since when does the mayor keep the tax?
Just keep practicing.
Keep that.
And when you feel confident to do it,
Bill always
we'll
gives
see you
tax
then.
money over to the mayor, who took charge of it.
Maybe the knob on that safe is the combination to a jail cell in addition to his.
Jail cell? Now, what earthly connection has a jail cell got to do with the combination to the safe?
Got a hunch it has plenty to do with it. Hey, look, if you and Bill will string along with me and pay a call on his honor, the mayor. Well, that put this here.
Chad, I'll do anything to help. This doesn't
about what the jury will give you when they find out that the most notorious gambler in town knew the combination to your safe and what was in it.
Chad, I hope I don't sound repetitious, but I want to compliment you again for that lovely little trick you pulled on the mayor and Carl Crowe.
Oh, it's just little everyday psychology. A man who makes his living by chicanery generally is easy prey for chicanery. Well, for instance, take you. You made your living peddling that rattlesnake oil, and now you spend most every nickel you make buying some other kind of liquid poison.
So is that so? Well, my barnyard Blackstone, I want you to know that you always make my living vending patent medicine.
Oh, no?
How serene. In my younger days, I was a stagecoach driver.
You don't say.
In fact, I was the best known stagecoach driver in all Wyoming. I drove a stagecoach with only 2 wheels.
What, only 2 wheels? What held it up?
Bandits.
Cherokee, just for that you're gonna eat my dust. Come on, get up there, boy. Get running.
All right, I'm gonna say this: run the train. I'm gonna smoke you then. All right. All right. Smell.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is the Brussels production. Story and supervision by Joel Murcott. Direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood. Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone.
But seriously, freaking love your awesome Go powers and go love and really motherfucking hug you till it's night. 4 to 5, be good to be with Go. Yep. It's nice. It's a nice night. It's it's 4 a.m. It's totally fine. It's nice. It's been a nice night. Yeah. I understand that everybody needs to get going, get somewhere. I'm glad that I get to spend time with people I like, stuff like that. It's so nice. So nice. I'll say it twice. Yes, yes.
Frontier town. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call Dos Rios. The only reason I mentioned Dos Rios
Expand
is that I
it
lived
just a
there.
little
Or to be
bit,
more accurate,
just a
it
tiny
seems
bit,
to be
just a
the basis
tiny
of my
bit.
operations.
And then I'm gonna do
Because
a
you see,
gradient.
fortunately or
Gonna do a
unfortunately, I'm a lawyer.
gradient.
And out in the frontier country, although lawyers aren't too well regarded, they sure are necessary. If you're ever in Dos Rios and want to look me up, the office is over Cherokee O'Bannon's livery stable, and the shingle says, my name is Chad Remington. Well, as you can imagine, the frontier has attracted all kinds of people, and that brings me all kinds of clients. One of the rarest birds I've yet to run across I met just a few weeks ago. Rare? Believe me, he's even more of a character than that ex-medicine
He's
man,
like,
Cherokee O'Bannon.
yeah.
Bright and
There
early
we go.
one morning when I picked up my mail, I found a letter postmarked from a
Oh,
town
yeah.
about 200 miles away. It was sort of a new town they called Roaring River.
Into a
I'd heard about
few
Roaring River because it was becoming famous
greenish
for the
dots
heroic of a
right here.
self-appointed justice of the peace, a former mule skipper.
Donkey streamer.
And folks say he skinned a lot of other things
Turn
besides
into a
mules.
jet. PNGtuber. More like GIF-tuber. Yeah. Hey, Donkey streamer. By the way, how are you? We love a goat. Forgot the I sin on 5 screens. Oh god, what have I done? I was gonna shit. Monka, what?
To a man who has a few thoughts of getting married. Besides, I had a hankering to at least have a look.
Monica.
Judge Pegleg.
Monica.
Well, while Cherokee and I were riding over to Roaring River,
Honda
Jim
Civic. Oh
Charles
my
told
god,
us
it's a
something
Honda
we knew
Civic.
ahead.
Jesus.
One of the older and
It's goddamn
larger
Honda
jails in
Civic.
Tulsa
All
Black
up in here.
made an unwelcome call on Charlton and his daughter Betsy.
I'm giving you a better than even way back up here talking to you, and if you know what's good for you, you'll quit talking back.
No, sir. I didn't ask you here. I don't want you here. And most of all, anything you have to tell me goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah? Well, I'm not surprised. Apparently, there's nothing between them ears to stop it.
Daddy, don't let him talk to you like that.
Kid, if I were you, I'd remember the old saying, rats should be seen and not heard.
Doggone it, Tosser. I've heard enough out of you. Now go on. Clear out of my house.
In other words, Charlton, you want to end up like the other nesters did around here.
I'll take my chances. You and your kind never spared me none. And for one, I'm not selling this homestead to you for 10 cents on the dollar.
You know something, Charlton? I got a feeling in my bones that you're going to have a fire here. And after that, your place won't be worth 2 cents on the dollar.
But you dirty crook. Don't you try to threaten us.
Yeah, Monica.
Who do you think you are, calling me a crook?
Bust.
My daughter, will you?
Weird. Weird and bust.
Good for you, Daddy. You gave him his comeuppance, all right.
I'm not fooling, Blackett. If you're not out of here in 30 seconds, I'm going to pick you up and throw you out. Throw you out through the window.
All right, Charlton. But I'm coming back. When I do come back, which won't be long, I'm coming back to move in.
Came back about 4 hours later. Came back with 6 of his hired gunslingers, set fire to the cow barn, and then, surrounding the house, laid siege to it. As Cherokee and I were approaching the homestead, we suddenly became aware that something was wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Almost forgot something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Plans that I might have to do with solids, not liquids.
And then you do this, and then you expand, and then you start it out with the purple. Start it out with the deep purple.
Well, you need a chaser,
Then
Cherokee. You need someone to chase around after you and see that you behave
hit
like
with that. I see you.
Yeah, and if we're going in the right direction, the shooting's coming from the Charlton place. Unhook that 45, Cherokee. You may be
And
needing
then you do this, and then you do a gradient.
Cherokee, look. The whole gang down there pumping lead into the Charlton house.
And do a gradient like
Let's see if they
this.
can take it as well as throw it.
Nice shooting, O'Bannon. Look, they're starting to run. Now let's get down there and really pour it on.
What's this one again? G. I'm right.
Mr. Remington?
Except to thank you again and again and again for running them off.
Ain't nothing of it, Miss Betsy. Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Now, I'm no coward, Mr. Remington.
Well, look,
but
let's just make that plain Chad, shall we, Jim?
you bet, Chad. But I was saying, I'm not afraid of Tulsa Blackett or anybody else. But if there's a peaceable, legal way of settling a thing like this, that's what I want to do. That's why I wrote to you.
Well, the legal way of doing it is to prove that Blaggett is trying to drive you out of here by force.
Which, of course, I can't do,
Excellent.
because all the men who attacked the house were wearing
This.
handkerchiefs over their faces.
Besides, even
Yeah,
though
you're
they
right.
admitted
But,
everybody
me.
Roaring River Company knows
How are
the
you,
whole
Doki
thing.
Streamer?
You're playing it hand
Thank
in
you for
hand.
coming in. I do appreciate it. Hope everything's been going well. Hope everything's been going spectacular, stupendous, and wonderful. Thank you for coming in and being incredible. I know it's easy for you, but, you know, still say it.
Well, I will admit Judge Cooper drags everyone he can get into that court of his and finds them every penny they got. But he's as tough as nails and trying to do an honest job, according to his own life.
According to its own life. The cattleman elected him and he's backing him up.
Well, that's something that remains to be proved, Betsy. Before I make up my own mind, I'd like to meet Pegleg Cooper and size him up.
Well, there's nothing hard to that. He owns a saloon and holds his court right there in the saloon.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Come, Chad. Let us remount our horses and meander down to Pegleg Cooper's saloon, court. Doggone it, either shut up and clear out of courtroom. Yes, yes. Well then, Injun, did you or didn't you take the saddle off and Bill Dempsey's horse?
No, pick 'em. Just borrow 'em.
So he just bored the saddle.
There we go.
All right, Injun. They milk up the
Yes,
judge
that
for
heel.
We'll just drop the charge of
Yes.
larceny and we'll charge you rent for the use of the saddle.
And then the sombrero designs.
Got 'em. $21.
$21.
Sombrero designs.
Court finds you guilty of not paying rent for the saddle and fines you $21. Now pay up and clear out of here.
By the way, save.
Money,
Remember to
get
save.
the money. Then open the bar again. Court's adjourned. Never in all my days have I seen justice of that kind, Big John.
Well, peculiar, but mighty effective.
Yeah, effective for the judge's pocketbook. I tell you that he never gives.
What's up, Jim? What are you staring at?
Hey, see that barrel-chested buzzer who just walked in? That's Tulsa Blaggett.
Jim, you get over in the corner with the crowd and Blaggett can't see you. Came down here to watch the judges work, and this is going to give me the opportunity of observing the other member of the team at one and the same time.
Watch it, Chad. Here he comes. Hiya, boys. Hiya, Judge. Well, Tulsa, what brings you down to the Blind Justice Cafe so early in the day?
It just closed a little deal, Judge. A little cattle deal, and I feel like celebrating.
Well,
Come on, boys. Everybody up to the bar. The drinks are all ready.
Barney, better bust the bung into a brand new barrel of beverage.
Hey, you there. You, with the fancy shirt. Didn't you hear me? I said I'm buying the drinks. Everybody up to the bar.
Thanks just the same, mister, but I'll take a rain check on that.
I said you're drinking with me.
I said I'm not.
All right, then. I'll drag you into the bar.
That's it, Chad. Hang it on. Stop it, you hear? You're breaking up my cafe. Sorry, Judge, but I gotta break up your cafe. Have him break my jaw. See? No. Chad, even if he comes to, I'm sorry to say he won't buy a drink for a long while. Come here, you. Barney. Yeah, Judge. Hold up the bar. We're holding court. I can't, Judge. Now, young man, we're going to get on with your trial.
All right, Judge, but I'd like to know what the charges are against me.
Oh, they ain't very much. Assault and battery, mayhem, inciting a riot, and destruction and demolition of personal property. You pleading guilty or not guilty?
That depends. What'll it cost if I plead guilty?
Well, maybe $40.
What'll the fine be if I plead not guilty?
Not guilty will cost you $100. How do you plead?
Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Here's your 40.
Thanks, son. And just a minute. Let's say about $70 left.
Or 68 to be exact.
Now that is
Ba-da-da-da.
strange, because I'm just about
about to fine you $68 in addition to that 40.
Now, wait a minute. What's that fine for?
Well, I'll tell you. Mr. Blaggett came in and invited everybody to have a drink on him. I reckon he'd have spent about $68 in my cafe. But now that you laid him out cold, I'm deprived of that business, and so you are in restraint of trade. That's all. Barney, put this money in the drawer and escort the defendant outside.
That's good for nothing, sneaky, cold-headed, taking the grind.
Let it go, Sheriff. Judge may have my money now, but he isn't going to keep it long. And believe me, he isn't.
Barney, how much you take in today?
I'll tell you in a second, Judge. Let's see. $419.
Pretty good day.
Yes.
Pretty good day. Put up that damn message getting on bed.
Right shot, Judge. Sure. I got a candle here and I... Huh?
Like we are.
What
What are you doing?
I know you can't see, but I've got you both nicely covered.
I've been outside in the dark for a while. My eyes have gotten used to it.
Why, you pussy-footing polecat, who are you?
Judge, I'm the man who came in to relieve you of that $419.
Yeah? Well, I've heard your voice somewhere before, and it won't take me long to recollect your name.
You can save yourself all that mental energy, Judge. But my name is, well, it's the Texas Kid. And now, Pawnee, I'll just take that little sack, and then I'll be bidding you two high-binders good night. So long, gents, and unpleasant dreams.
We'll return to the exciting second act of Six Gun Justice, our frontier town adventure, in just a few moments.
Putting a dragon. I don't think Day of the Dead has dragons, but on their sombreros,
Frontier town.
I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. I'd be fine with it. If someone came up with this cool hat, I'd be like, ah, hot damn. Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us. And yes, of course it does.
Hard-earned money. That was hardly sunup next morning when the judge started rounding up every last soul in the county, and by 10 o'clock his so-called courtroom was jammed to the rafters and rocking.
Keep quiet! Shut up! Shut up! On your lip! Now we'll get on with the question. Some foul crook calling himself a Texas Kid stole $419 from me. By the great horn spoon, we're finding out who it is if we have to stay here till judgment day.
Your Honor, may I ask one question?
Huh? What do you got to do with this?
Judge, I don't know anything about the Texas Kid, and as you proved so conclusively yesterday, I probably know very little about the law.
Well,
Just this. You've accused everybody of stealing your money, but so far you haven't proved that you lost it.
are you loco or do you think I am?
Certainly, I don't think you are, but as a fair-minded judge, I know that you demand proof. So why shouldn't we? Now, have you double-checked? Have you looked in the cash drawer?
Why, you puddle-headed overgrown pony! Pull out the cash drawer and show this concerned imbecile what's in it. Well, hurry up.
Here it is. Yes. Try and empty. Look, there's money in it.
You plan about going to shut up? Or am I going to have to find a lot of you? 351.
Well, what do you know? I would have sweared he took the whole thing.
Of course he took the whole thing. Must have snuck in during the night and put part of it back. $68. You wouldn't know nothing about that, would you, son?
$68 is what you fined me for being in restraint of trade yesterday.
And naturally, you don't know nothing about Texas Kid.
First time I ever heard of him was right in here, Judge. Why don't you appoint me as special deputy to your court?
Liberty, what's in corn chowder for?
Well, I think if you gave me a few days riding around the country, I might be able to find the Texas Kid for you. Or if not that, I might be some help in rounding up the rascals who've been causing the real trouble around here.
You know, mister, I just got a sneaking notion that if anybody could locate that there Texas Kid, you're the ready man to do it. Yes, sir.
Bored. Oh my god, it's bored. Hey, everybody. Hey, it's bored. Oh my god, such wonderful people. Such incredible, amazing people. Azzy's live. Oh shit. Simon's live. So many fucking people are alive. Oh my god. Hey, bored. Hope you're doing well. Making a sombrero. Making a cool sombrero. You know, sombreros be looking cool. Be looking real cool. If you saw this at Day of the Dead, not here for long, basically passing out, but realized I hadn't remembered to hop on and shoot you with a host. No, that's totally fine. Bored, I assumed you had other things to do. You're fine. Get some rest. You're good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yes, Mr. Remington, why'd you got us all racing out to Tulsa's ranch as if our lives depended on it?
Patience, my friends, patience. As a special deputy of His Honor's court, I'm going to be mighty sure of my evidence before I make any allegations. But since we're practically at the door to Flaggett's Ranch, rein up. I have a feeling you'll soon find out. All right, come on. I think I'm about to make an arrest. Well, the four of us walked thither and yon around the Flaggett Ranch, just looking for something, anything. As the time was getting shorter and my chances even slimmer, suddenly Cherokee found something.
Sweet strawberry blondes, Chad. Look at that.
Hey, that's nothing but a little piece of steer hide.
It sure is a piece of steer hide, Betsy, but don't you see what it is? It's a piece of steer hide with our brand on it. And how our brand got over here on Flaggett's Ranch will take a bit of explaining.
We're lucky, and so it certainly explains itself. Even though the men were masked who raided your place the other day, this piece of steer hide will be marked Exhibit A in my case against Tulsa Flaggett.
And so, Simon, I have a life? Oh, what's a life? Hey, are you playing horseshoes, honey? No, I think we are. You're close, but no cigar. Says I don't have a life. Why would it say that? Why would it say that? Come on, don't say that. Cancel that. Cancel. Cancel all this. Go back.
You had a brain in your stupid head?
God damn it, I put it on the wrong layer. Bored.
The same way again?
Bored.
Well, did you ever hear of a thing called false arrest?
I put it on the wrong layer. I'm gonna have to do this. This garbage piece of shit right here. This is so much fun, man. Great, Goat. Great that you put it on the wrong fucking layer. Good job.
Come on, you can say it all you want.
Have fun with the wand tool. Undo.
Welcome to Clary's holster.
And that's just what I'm going to do.
Tougher and starlight. That kind of shooting I never seen before, Chad.
Oh, hugs. Give him the hugs. Give him the hugs.
Label that Exhibit B on another charge.
Well, for one thing, I had the time to program it. Do I look like I want you to? Damn. Damn, Nightbot. You are being vicious tonight. This is like that meme, that cat meme with the girl pointing at the cat, and the cat has this fucking face of like, what the fuck are you pointing at me for? Jesus Christ. Leave me alone. I'm a cat. And then cut. Actually, undo, and then
Your Honor, can you convene your court for a few minutes?
get as much as I can. Then expand selected area, and then you do cut, and then
My part of the country, we might call it something else.
You mean down in Texas?
I've never been in Texas.
you undo because you didn't get all of it. Damn it.
To get on with the charges, I think you'd probably call them grand larceny, conversion of
There we go.
stolen property,
Close
and
enough.
homicide.
Then you cut it, and then you
Cattle rustling, 23 head.
fill it. This.
Here are the brands off 2 of Jim Charlton's steers, which Mr. O'Bannon has found in Blaggett's Corral. That's entered as Exhibit A on the rustling charge.
You mean you got another charge against him?
Yes, sir. Resisting an officer. As Exhibit B, here's the gun he pulled on me.
This is nothing but a free one.
Select it.
And you ain't gonna get
And then you hit the brush tab. And you go to this brush, and then you go over it. Because gosh darn it, you have to. I don't know what the conversation is, but you are incredible, board. Don't put yourself down. I don't. No one wants you to put yourself down. The cat me. Don't drink tap water at Jerry Garcia's house. God damn it. Getting gexed again.
I ain't gonna let you off lightly for a second offense. No, sir. For assault and battery, quid pro quo. That's Latin. And for catching a double-dyed, king-busted, dead-ratted, sneaking rustler I couldn't get the goods on. My fine is, you got to attend the best gosh darn party ever held in the Blind Justice Cafe for the best two-fisted fighter ever to hit this part of the country.
Oh, still there, you broken down hay burner?
Mr. Remington, I'll never forget how you outslicked that crook.
Did a fine job, didn't he, Judge? Oh, good enough. What about me? Ain't I let them go home without catching a Texas kid for me? You young Bronco.
And then
Someday you ought to get down to Texas and look for the cops.
You never can tell what Dad might do for $68, Judge.
You mean neither?
Am I to read between the lines, Your Honor, and infer that because of the way this case turned out, you might do what Blaggett was going to do the other day? Set him up the house?
Just a minute, Cherokee.
What's the matter?
I'll admit I'm in favor of you having some suds.
Good boy.
But you're not going to get the suds till you get back home.
Good night.
And the kind of suds you're going to get won't do your inside much good, but they'll be a big help to your outside.
there we go.
Soap suds.
Now I got it.
Goodbye is right. Adios, Jim. So long, Charles. When you get your cattle sold, Jim, that's plenty of time to be sending me my fee. All right, get started, boy.
Soap suds the offer's made. After I found that steer hide.
Cherokee, if you hadn't found it, there wouldn't have been suds either. But with the judge looking for me...
Hey, Paul, I'm putting on the cement shoe. Oh my gosh. But yes, I love that fucking cat meme. That goddamn cat meme is the best meme. I might make that as... No, I know what I'm gonna do for my fucking April Fool's PNGtuber. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for my April Fool's. I guess? What else could I would love to just have a version of my character with that fucking cat's face. Just with the cat face. Because it would be very silly. Full transform. Give me the full transform. Give me free transform. I want the free trial of transform. Transformers. This doesn't feel. This doesn't feel like a free transform. This feels more like a constricted transform. Like it's telling me what I can and can't transform because it's a dick. Because it's such a dick.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone.
Yeah, look at that. Pretty darn good for a hat. Dragon hat.
Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River.
Oh man, that's crazy. Capitalistic Transformers. Oh good, April 1st jokes. As I see it, Marglar. Capitalistic Transformers. Transformers, give us your cash. I just, yeah. More than you bargained for. Like the rest just paint so it's not entirely smooth or like sharp lines. Yeah. You know, every artist is different. I draw differently. They draw differently. We all have our own version of art. Some people like to do it their way. I like to do it mine. Wow. Wow. You know what? Wow.
It's not much of a town as towns go, but
Wow.
situated between the Red River and the White River, our part of the country is...
Ka-chow.
Now, if that sounds good to you...
Played by
just
Owen Wilson.
stop and think about it. Because
Have you
out on
ever heard of the
frontier,
great
country
and
that's
wonderful
money.
Lightning McQueen?
At least it presents the opportunity of making money. And easy money means trouble. Take a case I handled just a short while back. Now, I rent my office from an ex-medicine man,
I just know Marglar.
who runs the Dos Rios livery stable. And this
Marglar.
particular day, Cherokee and I were riding back toward Dos Rios after having made an offer on some horses the old Bannon wanted for his
I
livery
mean,
stable. Well, we were indulging
they can
in
paint
our
however
favorite
they want.
pastime, chin flapping, not paying too much attention to anything around us.
Dad, my boy, how do you feel about that filly?
What's that, Cherokee?
Said, how do you feel about that filly?
How do you think? I'm aiming on marrying her.
You're aiming on... My dear counselor, I will admit that fillies get hit
Wow.
in the foot for big doses of rage.
Wow, General. Hey.
First instance, where a filly got hitched to a lawyer.
Hey, no, wait a minute. What filly are you talking about?
Well, that
It's
chestnut
taking
filly.
shape. Hell yeah.
That's all
Wow.
Jed Rogers played.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Insert Owen Wilson. Insert Lightning McQueen. Man, this picture is getting dope already. Get a fucking horrible fucking JPEG of Lightning McQueen and put it on the picture. Ka-chow! Happy Halloween, everybody! Ka-chow! Oh my god. Ka-chow, everybody.
Wonder what's up. Hey, Marshal. Hey, Ed, rein up.
Oh god damn it. Fuck you.
What are you doing out here, Marshal?
Come to make an arrest, Ed. Herman Stim, the banker, was found shot to death this morning. 4 holes plumb through his back.
Come out to make an arrest. Apparently you know who you're looking for. Who is it?
That sheepherder down
Happy Marglar, everybody.
What makes you suspect Gomez, Ed?
He was in the bank yesterday, trying to borrow some money from Herman Sims. When Sims wouldn't lend it to him, Gomez threatened him right in front of witnesses.
That's evidence, all right, but circumstantial. Scarcely enough to justify a charge of murder.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's plenty to hold a man on for questioning. Come on, boys, let's...
Well, now, wait a minute. Just a minute, Marshal. If Gomez will permit me, I'd like to handle his case. Is it all right with you if I go on ahead and talk to him?
Well, I didn't come out here for any chin fest.
By the sacred horns of Satan, how long can it take? And besides, maybe the life of an innocent man.
Oh, okay, Chet, make it short. And don't try any tricks. We'll be outside, watching the house.
A frontier town lawyer gets pretty case-hardened. Standing in that little cabin looking at Felipe and Manuela, his wife, and 5 little ones. Well, I don't mind telling you I had trouble talking to the lump in my throat. Poor little fella. Just a man, actually.
Senor Remington, how else can I say?
Insert Eddie Wally. Oh my god.
See Senor Sims after I leave.
Edie and Wally, yeah.
It is the very truth of God. Last night when you said killing happened, Felipe is not working.
Ah, he was working, and he has an alibi.
Sure has an alibi. Now tell me, Felipe, what work were you doing? Where were you?
I was working for a neighbor of mine, Senor Babson.
Ruth Babson?
Senor Batson called me yesterday afternoon and tell Felipe coyotes come down from the hills and kill flocks. Tell Felipe he paid him to go out last night with him and try for kill coyotes.
Why, man alive. If you were with Ruth Babson all that time, this thing's a lead pipe cinch.
Oh, Senor, I am not with Senor Babson all the time. You ride one way and I ride the other.
Oh, certainly that's not going to make any difference. No, what I want to know is...
Hey, Remington, we can't wait out here all day. You gonna turn our prisoner over to us, or do we have to come in and take him?
No, Felipe, no.
No, look, we'll have to let the marshal take him, Miss Gomez, but don't you worry. Cherokee and I'll ride right over and see Ruth Babson and get this thing squared away.
Precious. Your beautiful face is only half so beautiful when you cry on the sea. You don't like it. Senor Remington had me back home in time for your good son.
All right, Eddie's coming. Come on, Cherokee, we got a real ride to do.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god, if I could add that into the OBS, that would be fucking hilarious. If I just added him and a few others. Wow. Oh my god. I think people would fucking hit that button way too goddamn much. I don't think people would stop hitting that button. They'd be like, wow. I love my fans, but just do it. Yeah, just fucking do it. Yeah, don't worry about the consequences. Don't fucking worry. Don't worry about it. What? Overuse of a button? No, completely does not jibe with the vibe. No.
Gomez's story is the most flagrant piece of exaggeration I've ever heard of. Anybody that knows me tell you I never hire Mexicans for anything. The whole kit and caboodle of us is shiftless and lazy.
Fortunately, Babson, my experiences with him have been quite the opposite. But are you repudiating Mrs. Gomez's story that you went over to their place yesterday and talked to her husband?
Why should I when it's true? But I didn't go there to hire him. I went there because he owed me some money. Loaned it to him over a year ago. And maybe that explains why
Oh, yeah.
went to that bank yesterday.
In light of what Babson said, it's quite possible. If Babson pressed him for the money, he might have gone to the bank to see if he could raise it there. Well, I must say Gomez's chances look very dim. But
Execute Order 69. Blurb emotes and sound alerts can be set up through Twitch. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that can be set up through Twitch. I've been using Twitch Mobile for so goddamn long. All of this shit is, like, new to me. Like, I say for so goddamn long. It's only been a few months. I've only been on Twitch for a few months. I could set up Twitch emotes and Twitch sound alerts fairly easily.
Thanks, Ed. Okay, Ted.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's so good.
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you that
And then
now that I
you
know
put
that
the
you've decided not to
diamonds. You put the diamonds down here. You put the diamonds up there. Put the diamonds up here and you shake it all about.
He said you weren't with him last night. When he came to your house yesterday, he came to collect
Love it
some
how
money
it's
you
going
owed
so
him.
far. Hey, but we don't overuse anything ever. Inconceivable. Yeah. Sound alert widgets. Yes. Look along doesn't have songs, just meme sounds. Hey, that's fine.
That is not so.
That's fair.
He come to my house in the afternoon after I have been to the bank. And he
Just
don't ask me
memes?
for money because I do
Just
not owe him
memes all the time? That's fair.
I'll tell you what, Felipe. Someplace between your story and Babson's story that
And
was
then
lying.
you put a little diamond here, and then you
Before I tell you definitely that I
shake it
have
all about.
refused your case.
Gracias. Mil gracias. Mil gracias.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Gomez, what time yesterday morning did Mr. Babson come over to talk to you?
Am I hokey poking you enough?
Good morning, Senor Remington. He came late yesterday afternoon, maybe around 5 o'clock.
Thanks, Mrs. Gomez. Now you get back to your children and don't worry. Any worrying done about Felipe from now on, I'm afraid I'm going to have to do.
Remington, are you in your right senses? How can a man of your reputation possibly defend a murdering Mexican who lies right and left?
There's nothing particular in the Bible, Babson, about Mexicans. But it does say something about the truth shall set them free. And believe me, I'm going to get the truth. Well, Cherokee, who'd you talk to? What did you find out?
Twitch only gets triggered if it's a copyright song, but sounds not. That's so weird. That's so weird.
Bit of doing. Cost a little money.
All right, I'll give you back the money.
Fine, fine.
Come on, what did you spend the money on?
Well, that is, I spent it at the tavern across the street for some excellent Maryland rye.
You mean to say you've been wasting your time drinking?
Wasting my time, nothing. I was entertaining Dan Syme, the teller at the bank. Not only did I pump him, but I even out Detective Alan Pinkerton. I got some real information.
Well, what?
Dan told me that most of the money Ruth Babson deposited doesn't come from the packing houses at all. It's in cash, and a lot of it brand new folding money.
Well, easy. What little money other folks around here deposit are checks they get from the sale of their livestock. Mr. Babson must have another source of income, apparently.
Apparently, that information's worth the price of the drinks now, isn't it?
Yes, Cherokee, it certainly is. I apologize. And you know what? I'm going to get some horses and ride around to a few other towns and ask a few more questions. Questions that may put Ruth Babson behind bars.
What's weird in this day? Ha ha ha.
Iron bars.
He 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 he. He 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 he. He 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 he. Ho 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 ho. Ha ha ha.
And if we're lucky enough, maybe Babson will stay there for life.
He he he. Ho ho ho. Ha ha ha.
We'll return to the second act of Return of the Batman, our exciting frontier town adventure in just a few moments. And now, frontier.
You good? I kind of seen that you had a twitching on your eye with that nervous laughing. He 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 ho ho ha 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 he he he. Ha 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 ha.
Neil Bannon and I were
Funny
still on the
joke.
trail heading out of town.
Oh no.
Optimistically
We're all good. Funny joke.
somewhere we'd run across
Funny
someone else who might
joke.
possibly throw some light on
Heh.
Babson's outside connections.
They're coming to take him away. Ho ho, ha ha, hee hee. Adding you to my naughty list. God damn it.
For a young lawyer thinking of marriage,
I'm adding you to the naughty list. God damn it.
matter of fact,
You
may
son of a
think it was
bitch.
waste of time because this was just a routine frontier killing.
Fuck.
The only excitement connected with it
Son of
was
a
the
goddamn
witness
bitch.
years.
You piece of
Even
shit.
if
You
I had
Marglars.
agreed with you when we were a scant 10 miles outside of Dos Rios, I would have been forced to change my mind.
There.
Cherokee and I will ride
There.
as fast as we dared for such a
Marglar.
and for a change, we weren't flapping our jaws about route
Baga baga.
this mystery. We were just riding along and looking. I realize now it's a good thing I was looking.
Hey, Dad. What's got through you? What are you staring at?
Slow down a little, mister. We're about to have some visitors.
Visitors? Who are you?
Stop that
And
horse.
then do that. And then you do
I don't
this.
know. They've been following us ever since we crossed the pass.
And
A
then.
bit ago, they scampered up over that rim rock so they could cut us off. And slip your six-gun under your coat to keep us in. You gentlemen want something?
Eating them noodles. Spicy noodles. Sus. Oh my goodness. Sus. Oh, that's so cute. Geo4? You talking to me? No, I'm not talking to you. They got a cute. It's so cute. I love it.
Lawyer, when I give advice, I charge for it.
Yes, he does. And speaking for myself, I
Oh my goodness. I love the little emotes. They're adorable.
advice I just give you is worth almost nothing, not much
I
more.
heard a few of my names.
Your life. You change your mind about going to Corte Vista?
Yeah, we'll go where we like. See, there may be only two of us, but if I can, I'm hauling you out of that saddle and showing you what I think of your so-called advice. That doesn't make my answer clear to him. Maybe you three can explain it to him when he wakes up. I keep him covered, Cherokee, while I get mounted again. 'Cause we're going wherever we want to, come ebb tide or high water. As risky as the spot was that those four gun-handy gents put us in, certainly it made a lot of our work easy. For some reason, they didn't want us to go to Corte Vista. Now, Corte Vista being more than 400 miles away was one town I had no intention of visiting originally. But seeing as it was important to them, it became important to us. Cherokee and I knocked down our horses to make time.
Those high-minded fussbirds, Babson, Chad. Except for Libby and Mrs. Gomez, only Babson knew what we were up to. You see, the way
Cherokee, quick, behind those rocks.
They've decided to make sure we don't get to Corte Vista. Come on, get that carbine out of your saddle boot and use it. Look out, Cherokee. One of them's trying to get behind you. Back out of the saddle. Nice shooting, Cherokee. It slowed him up.
Ah.
Now let's rush him. Get up there, boy. Come on.
Look at that hat. Look at that. Look at that hat. That hat screams style.
Got an idea if we can get him to talk, we might
When
save
you want
ourselves
that
a long
hat,
trip.
when you be like, oh man, I need that hat yesterday. Like, if I saw that hat in the Day of the Dead celebration, I'd be like, hot damn. I'd want that hat. I'd need that hat. I'd be like, damn. Damn, who do I have to kill to get that hat?
When he fell off the horse, he must have hit his head on that log. That did it.
Well, I feel better. But
And
he's
now,
not much help
for
to
second
us.
hat.
Not unless we can find something on him. Come on, if you're not too squeamish, help
There
put
we
him
go.
over.
Sorry.
all
It's
the
a cute
pieces
hat.
there, but yet they didn't fit
If you had that hat,
getting the Kurt of Vista
would
went
you?
directly to the sheriff's
Could you
office.
with a hat?
That's about all we know, Sheriff.
Would you? Could you?
Description you give me of this here Ruth Babson
with
is hard
that
to say
hat?
if I ever knowed him or not. Clean shaven, you say?
Yes, he is, but why do you ask?
Oh, well, sir, just sort of putting two and two together. That fella you killed on your way here now, he used to be tied up with a bank bandit down this part of the country.
Yeah?
And except that he had blonde hair and wore a mustache, this here Ruth Babson might be Andy Sly. Well, for goodness sakes, I can make you a hair dye in 5 minutes. Change blonde hair to black. Change his name from Sly to Babson. Takes no time at all.
Yeah, it could be, couldn't it? How are you going to prove from that slim evidence that Babson murdered Herman Sims?
You say Herman Sims?
Yes, did you know Herman?
My gosh almighty, Herman used to run a bank down here. It was Herman himself who identified Andy Sly as having robbed his bank. That's when Sly escaped. Plum vanished from these parts.
Well, it is a small world after all.
Huh? You mean this fits together?
Up to a point, almost up to the exact point. Now, if Sly and Babson are one and the same, then I'm guessing that Herman Sims finally recognized him up in Dos Rios, even with his mustache off and his hair dyed. That's why Babson put him out of the way.
Well, it's a mighty slick theory you got there, son. How are you going to prove it?
Well, I don't know yet, Sheriff. I sure can do a heap of thinking on the way back to Dos Rios. That's exactly what I'm proposing to do. All right, Cherokee, come on. Let's go. Wild chance? That it was. And being a wild chance, it called for a wild idea. It was a cinch that with Herman Sims dead, nobody in our state could identify Babson if he was.
I mean, as long as it doesn't involve Asian culture, I could wear a sombrero.
I think he must be. So it was up to me to figure out some devious way of getting Babson.
I don't know what that's about, but okay.
He was the missing bandit and had killed Sims, taking advantage of the row poor Felipe Gomez had had with Sims to blame it on.
I don't know what that's about, General. I won't push any further.
My part, but finally, Ed Bingham, the Dos Rios marshal, threw in with me. And carefully surrounding the place with a hand-picked posse, I went up and called Babson outside of his house.
Remington, all I can tell you is you're talking through your hat.
Oh? Well, let me put it to you this way. Now, if I give up Gomez's defense, he'll be found guilty and hanged. If they hang him, the case will be closed. Nobody will do any further.
I got me a
investigation
beer.
for Herman.
Oh, okay.
So?
You got yourself a
Since
beer.
This might be embarrassing to you if the investigation
beer.
won't go long, then since
A
I'm getting
beer.
no fee at all from Gomez, why don't you pay me a fee to drop this case?
How much do you want, Remington?
$2,000 now and $500 a year as retainer.
You're crazy.
Am I? You know, it wouldn't be too hard to have that sheriff in Corte Vista come up here and identify Andy Sly.
What are you talking about? This is an entirely different state.
Sure. But even though Sly might legally stop his own extradition, it wouldn't be too hard a job to have that Corte Vista sheriff come up here voluntarily as a witness.
You're pretty slick, Remington.
Slick enough.
You really think I'm Andy Sly, don't you?
Right now, yeah. But if you were my client, I'd be convinced you were Luke Babson. Oh, and
Ignore the image I send. It'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'll ignore it.
All right. Yeah.
I'll ignore it. Let's ignore it together, get chat. Come on. Let's ignore his picture together.
Just as if they'd come fresh out of a bank.
Let's ignore it together.
Might even have been the
Huh.
bank that was stuck up over at Comanche Springs a few months
Raven's
ago.
online.
Yeah, it sure might.
That's what I thought. Hey, Marshal, did you hear that?
Why, you double dick! Come on, he knocked the other down. All right, now, the first man that takes a step is gonna get plugged. Now, I mean it. I'll kill anybody that moves. Come on, Marshal, let's get him.
Hamburger.
Well, I certainly don't. Hey, look, Chad must have got in.
Silly blue place, no shot. Absent must have seen Chad.
Doggone it, I wish Chad had. Wait a minute. The barn doors are open.
Sure are. Who's coming out?
It's flattened out, Ben. If it's Babson, we'll have to. Look, it is Babson. But Chad's behind him with a gun stuck right in his back.
Senor, never we will be able to repay you.
Oh, no, well, we pay Senor Randy's lawyer, even if we pay him a little bit every month.
Oh, no, you don't, Billy. If you hadn't needed money, you wouldn't have been in that scrape in the first place.
I tell you what we do. We kill sheep and give you a big fiesta. Barbecue.
Well, Mrs. Gomez, that I might accept. Hey, Cherokee?
I'd accept. Man, haven't you ever attended a fiesta? Besides food, they have the two most wonderful things in the world.
Oh, see? And what are the things, Senor O'Benny? The two most wonderful things in the world.
They have weak senoritas, strong liquor, and that's for me.
Merp. Derp. Ah, a derp. Not a merp, a derp. Herp a derp. Herp derp, it's a mouse.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce L. production. Story and supervision by Joel Murdoch. Direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. And now this is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood. Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town.
Yeah.
Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
They say the frontier's pretty tough, but I live smack dab in the middle of the frontier in a rough and ready cow town known as Dos Rios. I don't think it's half as tough as folks say. Who am I? Well, I'm about the only lawyer in the county, and my handle is Chad Remington. Of course, I'm not trying to tell you that we don't have our fair share of trouble and sudden death, but what I am aiming to say is, frontier or not, the troubles we have, we know how to handle. Well, now, I guess it's up to me to back up what I said by giving you a case in point. It was just a few weeks ago that Cherokee O'Bannon, the ex-medicine man, was with me riding back from El Dorado, the county seat, where I just tried a case and lost it. Now, I was feeling pretty blue about it. Cherokee, in his heartiest manner, was trying to buck me up.
Tad, my downcast and dolorous friend, I wish to recall to you that famous old motto. First you don't succeed, try again.
Stumbles into chat and all. In all haste. Ah, hey! Hey, Raven! How are you?
Yes, I guess that's the difference between us. Any case I get, I keep working.
Hi-oh! It's in NSFW now. Ah, gotcha. I will double check it. Hold up. Hold up, chat. Hold up, you wonderful people. Hold up, you beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous even. I would say, I would go as far as gorgeous.
Like freighters. Now, it wouldn't surprise me any if they were hauling supplies up to where they're building the new railroad that's going to come into El Dorado.
Yes, you're probably right
The game.
about that, Chad. And incidentally, I think it's a rotten shame that you don't make Dos Rios Railroad Junction Point instead of El Dorado.
Oh, mister, I can't agree with you there. First place, El Dorado's a larger town. It's county seat.
Ah.
It's a business there compared to
Why is this in not safe for work in general?
Say, Chad, what do you think happened?
So you were given an outline and then you made it into something? I think it looks good.
the other side of the San Rocket. Hey,
Billy Blue Blaze,
Like-
Chad. Where are those shots coming from?
the canyon those wagons went into. You see the little puffs of gun smoke?
Ain't I do? Ain't I do?
It's a long haul and we may
I
not
think
get
I
there in
could
time to
principal.
Come on, the least we can do is try.
Damn, I'm tired. Oh no! Oh no! Freeman. I'm gonna make coffee and finally fix all the stream stuff. Have a lovely rest of the stream. Your beautiful mass, Aladdin. Your beautiful mass. Don't ever think you're not.
Owning a small one, the signs were fairly unmistakable.
You're a wonderful person who also is really cool, and I think you're awesome. Take care, Mass. You're really cool. Stay positive. Stay amazing. I can't wait to see your streams. Can't wait to be in your streams. Can't wait.
Look here, see these?
There's a flaccid cock on the top.
Not mistaken, those
Oh
feathers
no.
came out of some Indian
Let me
fort.
double check. Is there?
There with your eagle eyes squinted up and
Is
the
there?
Indians ambushed those wagons?
I'm meaning to tell you that there were Indians here. Judging from
Oh.
the feathers, Comanches.
That is a flaccid cock.
That was me, though.
Oh, that is a flaccid penis. Oh, the shape was so suggestive that with how I envisioned the head and the jetpack. So it's like, dick jetpack? Hey, so I've never played this game. I have never played this this drawing game, but it seems exciting.
Well, with all I had to do in Dos Rios after a 5-day absence, must admit I didn't give the unexplained wagon attack much more thought. In
Rest
fact,
easy,
nobody
Bass.
particularly,
Yes, rest easy.
because everyone was talking about
You
the new
beautiful,
man who
you wonderful prince, you.
from Kansas, or so he said, by the name of Doc Stonebender. Not only had he moved to Dos Rios, but he'd leased a store building with a large store room and immediately started to option property all over our valley, except for a few pieces that he bought up. Well, I hadn't been back in town more than 24 hours when Doc Stonebender came to call on me.
To make a long story short, Remington, if we can get together on a price, I'm prepared to take an option on your ranch and pay you $300 for it.
Well, now, Stonebender, this is sheer curiosity on my part, but you must have a mighty good reason for wanting to tie up all the property I've heard you've optioned here in Dos Rios Valley.
I sure have. decided Dos Rios Valley is gonna boom. If it does, it's gonna make me a rich man, a very rich man. However, you haven't given me your answer yet about your own place.
Well, I'm afraid the answer is no. But perhaps I'm a little sentimental about it.
No, looking exhausted. You looking exhausted here. I thought it looked funny. The idea of a jetpack and just flops and a flaccid dick was chef kiss. Gives a bike. Now you can exhaust all over the place with style. The flag and the flames were the only additions to the outline that were intentional or given. Might have to lurk and hop in a shower for a bit. That's fine. I'm personally gonna pass the crap out. That's fine, guys. I'm feeling you on that. I know that feeling. I'm feeling it too. But these hats, though. These really cool, radical hats. Who the fuck would sell hats like this? No one. That's what makes them cool. And then I can start working on that. And make it work like that. Because I just need to start erasing. And then it'll be all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, hats like these would be real cool. I'm not selling them. Good night, board. Your hat looks bomb AF as always. Good night, everybody. Good night. Oh, man. Alright, guys. It has been 3.5 hours. It's 5 a.m. right now. It's about that time again. You know what time it is. I'm gonna save. There we go. Hello, General Lattice, Illinois. McChungus Among Us, Raven, and Cavon. Oh, raid him. Yes. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? That is a good fucking question. You know what? I'm gonna find it out. Azzy wouldn't be a bad one. You know what? It's Azzy night. Azzy's getting it. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, board. You wonderful person who is incredible and amazing and stupendous.
When I get married, I'm not going to have a rug in the house. Probably can't afford it.
Well, that's a fine way to make an impression on your prospective.
Azzy? Yep. Azzy's getting it.
Mistaken, it's Cherokee O'Bannon.
Hey, Cherokee, is that you? Yes, it is, Dad.
Azzy Doodles.
Something wrong, Cherokee?
Decent job, decent Miss Libby. And to answer your question,
Azzy.
but if you'll excuse, Tad.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Night, Cherokee. We just
Alright, you wonderful fucking people. You incredible so-and-sos. You stupendous, amazing people. I want you to know that you guys have been all amazing, all great, all incredible so far. Tonight, we got this done, which is good. The face paints and all that look good. Just need to finish that hat and then start shading and lighting, and it'll look incredible. And then I can just take the background and really do whatever I want. It'll be it won't be that hard to do the background. The background will be pretty good, easy, I think. But yes, thank you guys so much for being amazing and stupendous, for coming in, for checking me out, for even just a moment. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you guys later. So, you guys stay awesome, you guys stay positive, you guys stay amazing. I will check you out later, I will see you later. Stay sweet. Yeah. So I will see you later. Peace. And
Come on, I'd hate to be found sleeping in this alley. Let's take a walk. I think this over. interested in a railroad over at El Dorado, why should he be optioning all the... Hey, Cherokee, you see that buckboard coming toward us lickety-split?
Yes, I do. If I know anything about horses, that team's running away.
Good grief, Cherokee, with the crowd that's in town tonight and all the horses at the hitch rack, that runaway can start a stampede.
Billy Blue Blazers, Ted. We've got to stop that buckboard and quick.
Yeah, come on.